And go live. And go live. We're early. We're actually early. Let me just check my audio. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Did I forget to plug in my headphones? I think I did. Hold on. Yeah, that might be worth doing. That's probably necessary. I feel like that's an issue worth addressing for sure. Well, I'm technically early, but I'm also not early because I didn't schedule this stream or reveal that it was going to happen. No, sudden surprise. Haven't done one of these for like almost 2 months, I think. And now we're doing another one. And it's supposedly the last one. How mysterious. I've built up suspense so much. That's why I'm such a good storyteller. What else can I say? What else can I say, chat? Okay, let's see what my voice sounds like. Haven't done one of these. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm going to share this on my server. That works, right? Yeah. That's probably fine. And this time I can actually use Discord. Incredible. I had a problem where William had to post my stream on my gaming channel last time. So that's nice. Hello, Malicimus Maximus. See, when I said this was the last Hunger Games stream. When I said this was the last Hunger Games stream, let me explain what I actually mean by that. Let me explain. It's the last Hunger Games simulator stream on this channel. Because I'm moving the future ones to Tridentainment, which is basically my Creative Hub channel. But you know, this is the last one. I figured we'd go off with a bang. The last one was kind of underwhelming, so I figured, well, one more. We need one more at least. We just need at least one more stream. One more. And here it is. This will be the last one of, I guess, Season 1 of the Hunger Games Simulator live streams. Season 2 will be on Tridentainment. So there you go. And I am now getting into a Discord call. I'm now getting into a Discord call. Just waiting on people to answer. So that's nice. Sudden surprise live stream. I probably should have just advertised this. Oh, hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Okay, your voice is way louder than I thought it was going to be. Hold on a second.
Oh,
Can you do a quick... Can you talk for a moment? I need you to say a sentence, Kevin.
Sorry.
This is critical.
Yeah, I wasn't close enough to my mic.
Okay.
Oh, computer.
Oh, why do I have you on 119% volume? That's probably a huge reason why that happened. Okay, now can you try talking?
Yeah, that does cause trouble.
Yep, that was... the audio balancing wasn't super ideal. I'm probably gonna put you up to like just 100,000 as a baseline. Oh, hi, Saf.
Hi.
What's up?
Minecraft.
Agreed.
I have potatoes. Many potatoes. My inventory is so full of potatoes.
I actually had Minecraft open just in case people couldn't show up immediately, and because I was going to just do Minecraft until people could show up for the game.
Oh my god.
I was so ready to entertain the viewers.
So true.
Yeah, you've been like
real.
on Skyblock for like a week, right?
I don't even remember when I started playing. I went into like a fugue state a couple weeks ago, and I've just been playing Skyblock nonstop.
I can't believe it. It's so Walter White core.
Oh. Everything's a Breaking Bad reference? Is this real?
It really is. Everything is a Breaking Bad
fake?
reference if you try hard enough.
Baking
This
bread.
is very off topic, but I recently found a satirical video essay where the premise was Walter White did nothing wrong, and the arguments in it are so fucking funny. Like, I didn't complete the video because I want to do like a live reaction with a bunch of people, and I want to get my live thoughts. I went like 3 minutes in, and I decided I can't do this alone. It is too funny. But I
That's
scrolled down to the
amazing.
comments and saw some of the quotes from the video, and and some of the quotes were stuff like, Gale was not innocent because Gale was annoying.
That's the average Skylar hater.
And also they brought up the
True.
Oedipus complex for some reason, which again is a satirical essay.
Whoa.
It's
Oh
making
my
fun of people
God.
who make arguments like this, but
Oh,
it was
that's
so
funny.
great.
That's brilliant. Yeah, by the way, guys, I think I've got COVID, but we just ran out of rat tests, so I can't check.
Oh,
Shit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
This is what happens when your whole family doesn't, like, fucking wear masks, even though
Bruh.
they go out regularly. And it's like, it's such a joke. It's such a fucking joke. Because I made it through the entire year without COVID. And then, beginning of 2024, bam, what do I get? Hello.
That's not exactly the best New Year's gift.
This is not very swagger.
It's not. It really isn't.
Yep.
Well, I hope you get well soon.
Yeah, thanks. I hope I don't get long COVID or something. That would suck a lot.
Yeah, long COVID. Not a good fan of that. Not
I
a
swear to
huge
God,
fan.
nobody freaking takes long COVID seriously, because it's like, oh, it's just like the cold, and sometimes you lose your sense of taste, and it's like, that's a big deal. And also, the amount of times I've had to like talk about like chronic fatigue syndrome and how common it is among like people with long COVID.
Dude,
Something
I
around,
wouldn't be
like,
surprised if
50%
I
of
had
people.
that. I feel
It's-
fatigued a ton of the time.
Yeah, but it's like chronic fatigue syndrome. It usually coincides with like severe fatigue, as in like you can't get up from bed half the time.
Okay, well, then I don't think I have that yet.
Yeah.
so real
And
quick,
it's-
just
Yeah.
to test. I think I'm not leaning like face next to my mic setting volume a bit, or the input a bit better with it.
Your voice is getting cut off multiple times, so I do think there is a mic problem. I'm not sure what it is because your voice describing it keeps getting cut off, but there is a problem.
Shit. All right, hold on. Let me check.
Yeah, no problem.
Is it
no
like
problem.
sensitivity?
Probably. I would guess.
Most likely. That's usually the issue.
I feel like we should just start the game, and then, like, if anyone else wants to join, like Lobato, he said he might be able to, we can just let him join midway through.
Oh yeah, good idea.
There's no real reason why he has to be here right at the start.
Yeah.
There we
Unless you
go.
want to be part of the OG gang or whatever.
True,
Are you
true. I
streaming
guess you get
to
clout.
the
Did I
I
fix it, or am I still cutting out?
No, you're
you
good.
fixed it, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. I just had to make it so that I'm not kneeling over too badly this entire time. Like, I can have a little animator's back for, but like this is there's a fucking limit.
I'm trying to
Animator's
interpret this
back.
comment I just got on my scene.
Yeah. What is it?
Listening.
They're talking about how many pronouns there are on the screen, and yeah, I guess there's a solid amount of pronouns in this game.
Are you
This might be
streaming
a
to the
bit
group chat? No, you're
triggering
not.
to this might be a bit triggering to far right wingers, unfortunately, but yes, there are pronouns on this screen.
I
Being
know,
with
how
my
dare we.
pronouns.
Just truly unforgivable. Hunger
Truly.
Games Simulator. Yeah, let me stream this.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
We need a front row seat to this.
Incredible.
Off to a good start.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Can I get over the pronouns?
I actually don't think I've
I've
changed. I don't think I've changed any of these characters since last game.
Real, not fake.
It
I
brings
could
a
have
smile
spent
to my
time.
face.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm slurring my. It's nice to see characters that I've been so like focused on lately. Cause like for example, I've been watching about Kung Fu Panda lately. Well, with the 4th film coming out, so seeing characters in
Oh yeah.
fun.
That makes
Right.
sense.
So,
I
yeah.
didn't change the roster at all since last game. I could have today, but I was too busy scripting my big Songs of War retrospective that's in the works.
Songs of War retrospective. I honestly kind of blocked out everything from like the actual Songs of War like series itself, and I've just like all my memories of it are like secondhand through the community. It's kind of funny.
You're gonna be like watching
have-
my video, and it's just gonna be like, oh yeah, so that happened, I guess.
Did that happen?
That actually
Yeah, having-
happened.
Yeah.
Having seen Songs of War myself, I genuinely really liked it. Like, it was the first Minecraft thing while I watched all the way through because I was really interested in world building and I loved the anime. It all looked so impressive.
Okay,
I-
well,
I was-
Kevin, I hate to
I was
disappoint you.
disappointed.
A lot of it doesn't
know
have
about the
any
news.
payoff in the script. Like, a lot of
Oh,
it does not.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware that it's incomplete and it'll probably never be complete for already discussed. So that sucks, but
Yeah, honestly, I was really into Songs of War for a time. I used to think
Yeah.
it was, like, super amazing. And who
I really
knows, maybe
thought
the
Sons
first
of War was
season...
good because I was 12.
I was 15. I didn't even have an excuse. But yeah, I mean, a
No,
lot of the world
no,
is
15's
interesting.
still pretty bad.
A lot of the world was interesting at first glance. The fact that a lot of the payoff to what was being set up was just really disappointing in the script. And
Yeah.
couple that with, obviously, the director turning out to be a terrible person, kind of
Right.
soiled a bit of my love for it, but I still have some appreciation for, like, what it meant
Yeah.
to me, so that's why I'm doing the retrospective. Because, like, there are genuinely good parts of the story. Like, there is a lot to like
Absolutely.
about it, even though I think there are so many fundamental flaws that...
Dust of the Catboy.
True.
Justice for
Yeah.
Kiyoshi.
Exactly. That's actually going to be a big point in my
Oh my
in
God.
my in my retrospective. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was working on this this day up until the stream. So now we might as well get on with the games, unless
Let's get on with the
I've seen
pronoun
that image
games.
before. Fake fan.
Fake fans were not aware of Temnova's honkers.
Incredible. Okay, Bloodbath. Okay, Aleshi and Sandy Cheeks team up to burn Misa at the stake.
damn, okay.
Love that. Jeez, Jesus.
That's just incredible. Okay.
Off to a great start.
We
Do you
really
guys want,
are.
like, clown music in the background or something?
Did Squared
Fuck it,
Media
throw
have
on something-
anything to say about David? Squared Media basically claimed he went on to other things because it wouldn't be ideal to tell their child audience that grooming
Their
situation
role
happened.
model had a- Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of the same thing that like Stampede did with like Lee Bear back in the day. So like
real
they
throwback.
addressed that he left. They never publicly addressed that he did grooming, but they got him out of the company. So
Right. Same with like Lion Maker and stopping to associate
Yeah.
with him.
yeah, and that's what I know from like insider information.
Who
Anyway.
knew that the community for children's games would attract people who are interested in children?
No way.
Shocker.
It's a good thing we haven't had any questionable people since then. Dr. Doofenshmirtz accidentally likes a Matt Walsh tweet and drowns in tweets about child labor. That does feel.
God
that feels
damn
like
it,
a
Heinz.
gag. It feels like a gag
Yeah.
straight from the show.
Yeah.
Actually, Saf, you're kind of
That's
a
why-
bit quiet. Hold on a second.
Am I?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm raising your volume
do
a
the
little bit and
Doofensh-
lowering Kevin slightly.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
This is
do a
ideal audio
Doofenshmirtz.
balancing.
I do a Doofenshmirtz impression, but I just ate. I want to accidentally just ulcer some shit while doing it. So.
Kevin just dies on stream. Bit of a dramatic ending to the
Live
that-
to the
recorded,
songs of so not the Songs of War, the last Hunger Games simulator stream.
That would
If this is
probably
true,
kill
how
me.
is
It's the
David
last
not
Hunger Games
arrested?
simulator
The
stream, he died.
Millicanus, the standard of evidence that courts require for these things to actually go to trial is obscene. Like, I understand why. It's obviously like for like the sake of being like as fair as possible, innocent until proven guilty. There was no chance we would ever get the evidence needed to prosecute this guy. Like, the best we could do was get him out of the company, out of the community where he was causing the most harm, and that's what was accomplished. Like, I
Yeah,
personally wish he was arrested, and that he was behind bars right now, but that was just not possible. There wasn't
I
enough
think
evidence
I-
we could get.
I think I heard somebody tried to report him to the police, but like the police didn't do anything.
Yeah, the standard of evidence is just so high. And the police fucking suck anyway. So, there's your answer
Fuck
to that
the
question,
police.
Millicamus. I'd rather not talk about this on stream anymore, but that's all I'll say. Gus Porter shoots an arrow into Emma Sky's head.
Now, the question remains if it.
Is it just an illusion of an arrow? Because then she wouldn't die.
Exactly. Right, because. Well, in this case, it means that it is a real arrow, but knowing Gus, it's very out of character, is all.
He was actually obscuring the
I was gonna
arrow with
say.
illusion magic, and Emma didn't notice it coming.
Now,
She was just
He-
going about her day,
He
and
turned
just
it into a large
instantly
beach
died.
ball.
True. She went to catch the beach ball, and it just, like, went through her arms, and just, like, pierced her heart. Sorry, it was her head. So I'm imagining she tried to, like, do the thing with, like, volleyball,
Do the headbutt.
where you bop it with your head, but it just pierced right through her skull.
I believe that. I believe that.
Okay, Reagan, Mon
Gus is
Mothma,
feeling
and Lash
devious.
work together to get as many supplies as possible. This is the second
a-
time Mon Mothma has worked with war criminals.
Ah,
Oh my
I think it's the first time for Reagan. Hades grabs a shovel. I feel like he would work with war criminals only to backstab them in the end.
Yeah, he would.
correct.
A Tony Chopper realizes too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Dr. Man is really upset that his parking spot was stolen by Tony Chopper. I love
That's
not
very
understanding this
specific.
reference.
This is
It's
this
just
is
so
like
funny
the
that
A
it's here.
event. This is the event
not
that we
getting the
Yeah,
included
I know.
specifically from A.
It's so funny, even though I don't get it. Engineer TF2
Yeah.
dies from seeing Dream SMP fan art online and immediately dies from septic shock. I feel like if there's any way for Engineer to die, that would be it.
Yeah. My nickname
look-
on your server is Sepsis.
I noticed
looked up-
this.
Yeah.
Looked for engineer gaming, but found Dream.
Terrifying. Just the deceit of like the highest degree.
Dream Gaming has now been established. Believe it or not, after 4 years, Dream has finally transitioned his channel into games.
I
Huh.
can't believe it. Oh my god. My mind
Poseidon
bubbled.
attacks Luz, but Larry protects her, killing Poseidon. Dude, Larry is just a guy. That's literally a Greek god.
Look at his
Yeah, how
freaking-
do you?
I
look at
mean,
his
I'm glad,
goddamn
but
face.
I'm glad, but why? But how?
That looks
Right,
like that
like
guy looks
it-
like a sopping wet cat. He looks like he soaked him in milk. And threw him
Poseidon
at
can
the
also
wall.
control his tears since he controls salt water.
We
True.
saved the best bisexual, but at the cost of killing one of the few gods from fucking lightning
my
thief.
God.
I wouldn't say Poseidon's well, actually, maybe in Percy Jackson he is. Not in actual Greek mythology, though.
Actual
Oh,
Greek
yeah, I'm
mythology.
sure-
Jesus.
I'm sure-
All of the Greek
sure the
gods are
act-
terrible in that.
I'm sure IRL
Yeah.
Greek mythology, he's fucking sucks, but I'm like, yeah, I know, I've seen Disney
The
Hercules.
the best, the least bad actual like Greek god is probably Hades, and he still married his niece after kidnapping her.
Incest.
So that's lovely. Nimona convinces Johnny Joestar to not kill her, only to kill him instead. That is in character.
That feels like something you should do.
but I don't
sounds
know if she would
100%
target Johnny.
Yeah.
Very in character.
She
God,
absolutely would
Batman,
do
what are
that
we
to
doing?
someone who's a bad person, but I don't know about Johnny. I feel like Johnny's a good guy. Batman overdoses on meth. His new invention, the Bat Crystal Meth, and it just instantly kills him.
The bat meth.
The Bat Meth.
All the
Who are
crystals
you?
look
Goes
like
up-
little
Titanicus.
bats.
Now I just got the amazing mental concept of Walter White being a villain in Batman's Rogues Gallery.
Oh
Yes!
my god.
Oh my god, he could be like fucking Egghead.
I
or
really
some
want
shit.
it. Dude, I want a
Oh my
crossover
God.
about that.
I'm
That has to
vengeance,
be a
more
thing.
like I'm cannibal.
Your
I think
vengeance?
you got cut out.
Your
I think you got
vengeance?
cut out, so it was like.
I'm just imagining
Oh,
Walter
sorry,
White. I'm just imagining Walter White going up to Batman, and Batman's like, "I'm vengeance," and Walter White responds by saying, "And I'm the one who knocks."
What I meant to say was, I am vengeance, more like I am Ken.
You got cut off again.
I think
God damn it, I'm
Discord
trying
is
to- okay.
censoring you.
Oh, for
I think
fuck's sake.
Discord's censoring you. I don't think they like the cannabis joke. I don't think they're a fan
Apparently
of weed.
not.
Okay, so what? All right, whatever. Move on to. Let's move on to Shen.
Just
the best
type out what
dreamer
you were
still in.
saying. Just type out what
Okay,
you were saying.
All right, I'll get it going.
Lord Shen constructs a Rube Goldberg machine to eliminate Jay. Standing at the other edge of the arena from his target, Lord Shen pulls a lever which causes an axe to swing and cut down a nearby tree. The tree lands on a trampoline and bounces up into the sky, where it hits a rope and activates a firework that shoots across the arena all the way to, that's messed up, but that should say Jay's location. The firework then hits a cliff and explodes a huge section of it, sending rocks and pebbles falling to the ground where they all land on a button and cause an arrow to fire out of a nearby dispenser. The arrow then hits a ball at the beginning of a tunnel, which then proceeds to roll through the tunnel all the way to the end until it snaps a tripwire, which fires another arrow from another nearby dispenser that cuts a rope holding an anvil over Jay and causes the anvil to fall directly on top of Jay, killing him instantly.
Then just stab his
I
ass.
fucking-
What the fuck?
I fucking love this
To be
event.
fair-
It's so.
To be fair, I feel like Shen is the kind of villain who would set up an elaborate Rube Goldberg machine just to
He
kill
would.
someone.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he did destroy his ancestral home just to kill Poe with a shit ton of cannons. So I could see him doing something elaborate. It's just funny in this.
He's a metaphor for colonialism.
True.
At least with Poe, like there was a prophecy that he could like defeat. But it's in this case, it's like, who the fuck is Jay to like?
To be fair, based on what Lobato has said, because he actually reads the webcomic Jay is from, Jay is kind of an asshole, but I feel like Lord Shen wouldn't target him because he's an asshole, just because he's mad and wants someone random to exact his anger on or something.
There, I mean, he did kill Master Rhino with a fucking cannon.
Yeah, Lord Shen
see
kind of
that.
just has that hater energy. Brooke shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Spade Slick to kill himself now. It doesn't work, causing Brooke to self-destruct out of shame. I feel like I have to send that one to A.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like an A event.
And Lobato, too, because Brooke is from One Piece. Elon Musk
Real.
purchases the brain of Allie and makes her start spewing out right-wing conspiracy theories, so she's
No.
euthanized.
Oh god damn it!
Shit. Okay, King DDD takes a
Damn.
sickle from inside the cornucopia, even though his
Oh, no.
his picture is broken.
Censorship. This is 1984.
It's because he took a sickle from the cornucopia and they censored him for being a communist, while also being a monarch. He finally invented monarcho-communism, the most confused
Oh my
ideology ever known.
Communism, more like Curbanism.
Incredible. Luke Castellan severely injures Akaza but puts him out of his misery. I have no
Yeah.
idea. Well, actually, the Percy Jackson characters do have some very crazy feats at times, so I wouldn't be surprised, but this
Oh,
is still
yeah.
very impressive.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Ritsu realizes too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Albert Einstein is really upset that his parking spot was stolen by
Yes,
Ritsu.
Albert Einstein, the fictional character from the fictional movie Oppenheimer.
Imagine getting into beef like that with Albert Einstein over something that trivial.
They were fighting over who was the smartest one.
Really, it's so true.
It's real.
Gustavo and Brick and Jodio Joestar fight Angus Cobb and Ichi Misato, and Gustavo and Brick and Jodio Joestar survive. I feel like the Joestar being involved kind of just instantly shifted the tides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The JoJos are extremely busted, from my understanding. Power chucks oil at the shoe bill and waits for it to oil, causing the shoe bill to go insane, trying to figure out why she was oiled before it started oiling, ultimately leading to his brain folding in on itself. I feel like Power is the kind of person to just randomly do that to a shoe bill, out of rage.
I don't.
Power
I
would
don't-
so do that.
I may know a bit more about zoology than. I can't confirm nor deny if a shoe bill would accurate that way.
Probably
is all I
not,
will
no.
say.
If you spilled oil on a shoe bill, I don't think that would happen. I think the
wonder
shoe
if
bill
it's
would
just-
probably be hurt, but
The shoe bills are like actually fucking chill. Like they're like weird hollow clicking death stare. So I don't even know if it would overreact depending on the stuff.
Kev, I think you should just put on like automatic sensitivity detector because you cut out a lot.
that's true.
Fuck's
You could
sake.
try that. I guess I understood like the basic point you were trying to make. Canal kills Tuco with a sickle. Okay. Let's go back. Let's put a pin in that. What were you saying?
No, we can continue. I'm just looking for the.
Okay. It looks like a lot of people are turning to communism today. Dr. Tori eats live
I
tracker
think
jackers. Nebulae moment.
Nebula would be very proud.
True.
Yo, real quick, how do I turn on the automatic sensitivity?
I
think
have
there's
no idea.
There's like a little switch that's above the
I'm not
sensitivity adjuster or something.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Voice section. Do I have to go somewhere else for it?
I'll go. I'll find it.
Oh, did Malicimus actually say that Dream is one of the best YouTubers?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a
That's who
bannable
that
offense.
is.
I should remove this guy from the chat.
He's not based enough for the Posy Don. You're not.
I'm
Posy
not actually
Don
going
anymore.
to
You're
do that.
Posy writes stories.
No, I don't take it that seriously.
He's not based enough for the Posy writes stories YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right above. It's in the voice and video settings.
Oh, where is it in the? I'm still not seeing. I'm seeing like at the bottom, advanced voice activity, automatic.
No, not advanced. It's like literally at the input sensitivity bar area, sort of.
If anyone
Is
else
it,
wants to join, you can do so midway through. I should probably mention that.
I'm seeing input mode, input sensitivity. Right into
Yeah,
the
it's right
soundboard
under
section.
input mode.
Oh,
Doctor-
I'm only seeing voice activity and push to talk.
That's weird.
Do you not have input sensitivity underneath input mode?
That's
Oh, I
interesting.
do. Yeah, it's on. It's just decibel amount.
That's so weird.
Maybe.
Have you tried push to talk? Is that an option? Would that
I
actually
think
help?
push to talk would help.
Real quick, just.
I think if you turn your mic sensitivity all the way up, you should be able to just catch your voice no matter what. It would catch some of your background noise too, but I mean, who cares?
Truly.
I certainly don't. I don't think it's a problem. Anyway, while we're waiting, let's just acknowledge Dr. Tori eats live tracker jackers mistakenly thinking they're regular bees. I have no idea how that would cause any amount of harm to Dr. Tori.
I think she would care. I think they'd just
She-
slide right through her.
They probably wouldn't even... They would just fly right out of her wiry head or whatever. I don't know. Assuming they're... Well, they are live. It says they're live.
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, let's go. Your voice didn't cut
Yeah,
out that time.
Good. Yeah, I just had to get a. It just took me a second to get a key transferred back in because it gave me like a second option or some shit. But
Okay.
yeah, now I'm back.
Dr.
Yeah,
Riley Yan and Demo Man TF2 fight Oniguera and Sakurai. And Oniguera and Sakurai survive. I feel like... I mean, that does make sense. But I'm really mad about it.
Oh.
I only know two of these people, so I can't.
Riley's
even
just a
comment.
girl! Let her live! Let her live!
It's
she
so
did
true.
nothing wrong!
I
need
mean,
to draw more Riley,
did she
actually. It's been a
unironically... I
while.
don't actually know if she did do anything wrong.
No, she
I
just
don't know if
straight
the
up.
joke actually
She
works.
just straight up shows up halfway through the plot with like epic technology and marries Nebula, and that's like the entirety
Doesn't
of the
elaborate, leave.
story.
Leaves.
Doesn't elaborate. Dismantles
Zeus
the
fine.
fascistic government. Doesn't elaborate. Leaves.
True. Zeus finds a canteen full of water, but I imagine that would piss him off, actually, considering his rivalry with Poseidon.
Nice.
What is
He
this
just finds a
reference to
canteen full of...
Poseidon?
He just finds a canteen full of water, and he's like, God damn it, not him again.
I'm like, me, damn it.
Oh yeah, true. I guess he wouldn't say God damn it.
Here's God.
Unless you're a
He
Gnosticist, or whatever the term is.
He just say he just say like damn me or some shit like oh fuck me.
Yeah, he really would.
I believe this. I know.
Mr. Stubbins says the cornucopia for resources. I don't really know what Mr. Stubbins can acquire, but alright. Medic TF2 farts on Harmburger's balls too hard. Interesting medical
Crazy.
procedure. Saul Goodman catches Stilts off guard and kills him.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
I imagine he
kicks
just
him
like
in the stilts.
he was stilting like right over the side of a cliff, and Saul Goodman just like retracted the stilts and he just fell over. I just invented the word stilting.
Still
I love
Columbo
the
runs-
part where stilts all over the place or something.
Columbo runs into
It's-
the cornucopia and hides.
It's a Morbius reference. I don't know. I
It
forgot.
truly-
I forgot
truly-
the copy pasta.
Emi Fukami bashes SCP-420J's head against a rock
It's
several
a
times.
blunt.
She really doesn't like cigarettes, apparently.
Oh my god.
is the burnt end the head? Like what the fuck?
I guess.
Yeah, because the other end that you put in your mouth is called the butt.
The reason why she did this is because someone threw a cigarette at her book or something to burn it because they were a hater. And in revenge, she just destroyed the cigarette for no reason.
Yeah, sure, I believe that. I'll incorporate that into my worldview.
I'm not reading these Rube Goldberg machines again, but Alan constructs a Rube Goldberg machine to eliminate Fawful. I feel like Alan would be the one who gets killed by the Rube Goldberg machine, not the other way around. And Fawful also seems like the guy who would set it up. So I feel like this event is completely in reverse.
I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, you should add an event where the Rube Goldberg machine goes wrong.
That is actually a good idea. I've never considered that.
It would be fun.
I am considering it now. L decapitates Wally with a sword.
Okay,
I don't know if this is
where
his
the
typical
fuck-
detective weaponry.
I don't
but
know
okay.
either.
It is
But
a head start.
my two questions are: one, where the hell did Light of all people get a sword?
That's
and
L.
two, Wally, what? Sorry, L. I get that shit confused every single time. And second, Wally, what the hell? You're better than this. You're more skilled than some fucking weird introverted detective. Like, just because he's smarter than you doesn't mean he can beat your ass easier.
I'm actually pretty sure Light is
true.
more introverted than L. L just looks like he would be because of his character design. It's a common joke in the fandom.
Ah, okay. I still haven't seen Death Note, so...
Light basically looks like how you would expect L to... No, Light looks like how you would expect L to look, but L looks like how you would expect Light to look if you just heard their character descriptions.
Oh yeah, because it's meant to be like a subversive thing for hiding that.
I think so, yes.
Honestly,
Light-
the only things I know about Death Note, I've just like absorbed through osmosis through Tumblr, and I specifically remember seeing this one Tumblr post where a character design teacher pointed to L's design as being bad character design because you couldn't tell what he looked like from his silhouette, but it was crouching down, and
Okay.
everyone was like, "That's L from Death Note."
I have to say
I
this
don't
real
even
quick,
like the
actually.
silhouette point. I think that's a dumb point. I do
Let me-
not
Yeah,
think
exactly.
that
Yeah.
fundamentally
Phrasing
tells
matters.
you.
Let me
Yeah.
say this about that kind of stuff. While I do generally agree that yes, that kind of stuff can be very helpful for making, and this is coming from somebody who's going to art school, who's learning how to animate, and who really enjoys doing character design in his free time in addition to school time. Strong silhouettes do help a lot, and I think it is something to aim for. But like, if your character is meant to be subversive or a little unexpected, like you don't need to make your character perfect when it comes to
Sharp angle
everything about a
triangles.
character.
True.
If you know everything about a character who's meant to surprise you just by looking at their design, like it's not you're gonna struggle in a few areas on that front, but
It's just the rule
my
can
point
be
is-
generally helpful, but it's not
right, it's a
universally
helpful
applicable.
rule. Right,
Would-
you don't
yeah.
always have, like, for example, King Andrius. Like, look at him. He can be intimidating, but when you look at his character design, if you silhouette it, you probably think, oh, a kind king, depending on like the pose he's in. So,
And that's kind of
I
the
guess-
point of like his character for the first part of the show that he's in, right?
He's the kind of guy who's meant to appear all. He's jolly both in his like lying appearances, but also when he's just being himself around the core and so on. So it's
Yeah, and the Keith
can go
David
both-
voice also helps. I think voice acting is a big deal in that regard.
100%. Sometimes voices are meant to contrast sharply with the character design to be a little unexpected. Like with Death from Puss in Boots, you see that design and you'd probably expect something like a little stereotypical for a wolf character, but then you hear just the suave voice coming from the actor, and it's meant to be like, oh, who the hell are you? And that fits kind of with Death's vibe, because he's not like and he's a bit sadistic for sure, but he's not like pure evil. He's just Death. And that's
Right.
I mean, do I even need to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
more? So
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
I'm sorry,
I
that
feel
just
like we get the
reminded
point.
me.
Yeah,
That just reminded
it's a really
me
good
of,
argument.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like especially with the voice acting and being a little bit subversive, that just reminded me of like speaking of like Songs of War and the Songs of War retrospective.
Oh god.
Ingressus's voice turned out to be like kind of boyish, kind of like not exactly the big threatening villain, big bad villain voice.
Yeah, and
that
that
you'd
really
expect it to
works.
be, 'cause
That really
he's
works too. If there's one thing,
It slaps. It's
if there's
good.
one thing that is definitely not a problem with Songs of War, it is the voice acting. That is
True.
really good.
Thalius's voice actor put his whole heart into that performance.
No, really. For real, dude. It still goes so hard, the voice acting. Like it's kind of
yeah.
hard to believe.
Remember the Tide Pod commercial?
Oh my god, I
That
do.
Nem organized and
Didn't
stuff?
Joe Goffney like agree to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
That was so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, Light Yagami and Frankie fight Minori and King Andrius, and Light Yagami and Frankie survive. I do think that Frankie being a One Piece character gives him a huge edge, especially one of the Straw Hats. And Light probably
Yeah.
just wrote down someone's name in a Death Note anyway, like most
Right.
likely Andrius. And then Frankie just
I
like
believe
executed Minori on the spot elsewhere.
exactly.
That was how the fight went down.
Minori was accused of being homophobic.
True. Elon Musk
Would she
purchased the
say
brain of
less?
Jeff Morales, and he gets euthanized. I feel like Jeff
Oh,
would
God.
be like
No.
one of the least likely people
No.
to fall for that, actually.
Oh god, ACAB strikes again.
A cab from Elon Musk? I feel like that's very out of character.
ACAB from Elon Musk.
Yeah, Robbie.
Elon Musk's dramatic
game called
leftist turn.
Just yet another example. Twitter, all of a sudden he just introduces, oh, by the way, ACAB. It's like, wait, you're not even consistent with your own bullshit.
The only thing worse than an idiot is an unpredictable idiot.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Megami foolishly invests all his money into a cryptocurrency scam, losing it swiftly. He turns to bath salts the cope and dies of an overdose. Why do I feel like
Bro
he
is
would?
literally a Bro is like undead, but somehow manages to cough up the cash for a scam. No, it was
Maybe
Reagan.
that's
Reagan
before
was
he
doing the
died.
scamming.
True. Clone Andy tries to write the name of Nico Robin in a Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes the names of Master Oogway instead.
Oh my god.
Master Oogway gets sent right to the spirit realm. If anything, that actually probably
Clone
made
Andy,
him stronger.
I know where you live.
If anything, being sent to the spirit realm probably made Oogway stronger.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point.
Peppermint attempts to
basic-
ratio. I'm fairly certain the
basically-
spirit realm isn't even necessarily death. I'm pretty sure
Right.
it's just you go to this other place and get extremely powerful.
He
Oh my
basically
God.
just hit him with like the anime equivalent of the whooshy finger hold in a sense.
True. Pepperman attempts to ratio
Oh my
Gwen
God.
Stacy on Twitter, but is counter ratioed and dies from embarrassment.
Is this real?
It is now. Mr. Grimbrim downloads a zip bomb to his brain.
That somehow feels
SCP-610
right.
is unable to convince Spider-Man Noir to not kill them.
How?
I don't know. Spider-Man Noir was just too
did
fucking
Spider-Man
cool.
Noir just like carry this like fat incinerator around with him and just like
Well, he
burn
does
every
carry
single
I wouldn't be
matches.
surprised. He
Oh.
does carry matches, that's true.
Oh my god.
I'm just imagining
The
he throws a
Sarkites are not
match
very
and the
happy about
SCP
this
just burns, goes into massive flames.
It's not even that. No, because the
Let me
thing is
guess.
that like SCP 610 is like this massive infection, right? It's like a flesh disease that infects like a bunch of other instances in people in contact.
Mm,
So if that's the case,
carrying
Spider-Man
virus.
Noir would have to go to every single piece of infected flesh and just go.
He's Spider-Man, though. Of course
Okay,
he could
that's
do
fair.
that.
I love how I didn't
Okay.
hear a thing and I knew exactly what you were inferring.
Oh my god.
John Glostar assassinates Nezuko because he thinks that she was named John. I don't know how you
Oh
make
my
that
God.
mistake.
I'm not even gonna pretend I fucking
Facial
understand
error.
that. How did Nezuko not just
Don't
fucking
worry,
destroy him?
Kevin.
I don't know.
Don't worry, Kevin. You'll understand in 1 year and 1 month ish when my book is released.
Jonathan
Okay.
Crisis. Yo.
By the way, I'm
Jay
sorry. By
Robert-
the way, just wanted to say real quick, since I know maybe not the like this could be better in DMs, but just wanted to say real quick, sorry for not reading the copy you sent me. I did intend to, but you know I kept getting distracted with a lot of shit, and then break happened, and there were projects I was doing, so I'm
Oh,
sorry
dude,
for not.
I don't care. It's
getting
fine.
to read.
That's
All
fine.
right, just had
You
to
can do
say
it now.
Right,
Or
yeah, I
later.
can figure that out when my classes get going.
I also
Make
don't care if
time.
you never read it, to be honest with you. I understand the schedule is a tough one.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
Truly. J. Robert Oppenheimer and
commodification of our
Stan
time.
Pines. J. Robert Oppenheimer and Stan Pines die in a glue trap. Damn, time literally is money these days.
Why do I feel like Ford would have met Oppenheimer? I don't know
yeah,
why.
that
but I
makes
just-
sense.
I don't know how I can. I can't say I can. Prove
Did Oppenheimer
that, but-
die before Ford was born, though? I feel like he might have.
Hmm.
When did Oppenheimer
I-
die? I'm actually
I don't
looking
know
this up
why.
now.
I don't know why, but when I just look at Oppenheimer next to Stan, I'm like, why do I get the feeling Ford would have known some shit about him?
I feel
Like
like he
some-
would have. Okay. Let me just... I'm going on to the Wikipedia page. 1967. Okay, when was Ford Pines born? Someone explain this. Born on June 15, late 1940s, early 1950s. There is a chance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crap.
There was like
The
a
secret.
10 to 20 year window or something like that. No, sorry, 17 to 27 year window. Something more like that. Where they could have met. There's a possibility.
The plot thickens.
Sanji clutches a first aid kit and runs away, blah, 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 blah. Ida Clawthorne sets an explosive off, killing Karen.
Oh my god.
Based. Probably used an explosive glyph or some shit.
Probably. Molly
Real.
accidentally steps on a landmine. Rui and Blue Gnome Chomsky die in a glue trap, which according to Lovato is probably really good.
Why is Rui this is the beauty of these fucking Hunger Games things, because it's the only place you can see characters like Rui,
True.
one of the lower ranked top demons of Demon Slayer, and just a fucking blue gnome from Gmod or some shit.
Honestly.
real.
Honestly.
Real.
Sally Jackson unloads an entire SMG magazine into Camila's head, stabs her 28 times in the chest,
Why?
cuts her in half with a chainsaw, rips
What
out
the
and eats all her vital organs one by one, and casts her remains into a live volcano.
Isn't this a
that's
non-fatal
non-fatal.
event?
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah.
alive.
What? How in
Camila
the
survived
fuck?
that. It's a gag
I mean,
event.
She
awesome.
did it as a prank. It was
I'm glad,
it
but
was a little bit of
I think
hazing for the
Lovato came up with
sorority.
it.
did,
Yeah.
did it as a prank. We do a little trolling, tears you in
We do a
half.
little trolling.
We do a little trolling, and it's the gif of like SpongeBob being ripped in half by the gorilla in that one episode.
We do.
This is.
I also want to point out that this is badass mom infighting.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Okay. Kokushibo and Po fight for a bag. Kokushibo gives up and retreats.
Base. Fuck yeah, Poe.
Po
Hell
is
yeah,
actually
Poe.
kind of
Poe's in
busted.
the
I
Wuxi
wouldn't be
finger hold
surprised.
on him, clearly.
Demon meet Dragon Warrior. That's what I want to fucking
Actually,
see.
Po in Demon Slayer would be
Real.
really entertaining.
Oh my
That
god.
would be. That would be.
You know,
funny.
if they were to somehow do more Kung Fu Panda movies, I'd love the final villain to be like another demon or some shit like Kai, but more intimidating. That'd be fucking sweet.
That would
So
be cool.
real.
I just love the idea of a random crossover between those two things happening somehow.
We need that on Death Battle, Poe versus Kokushibo. I'd love to see
There's
that.
there's a Po versus Iron Fist one. I know that.
Oh,
my God.
I remember seeing a picture of that. I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, I will not spoil who wins, but it is very funny.
We have to do a stream where we just react to like epic rap battles.
Oh, yeah,
my
that's
gosh,
true.
yes.
That should be done
I'd
on.
love to watch those.
Okay, that can happen on Tridentainment, I think.
Real.
Okay, but yeah, the
You're
idea of
building
Po
up the
besting
Posey
Kokushibo
brand.
is just incredible.
Everybody
Yeah.
go subscribe to Tridentainment.
Exactly. Go subscribe to Tridentainment. The channel you probably will not ever find by looking it up because it has 17 subscribers.
Well, now you
Just
know.
try your best. You can actually just navigate to it from my channel, so I guess that also works. Darius falls
Yeah,
into a
true.
pit and dies. What the fuck?
No, old man
God damn it.
Yowie has been defeated.
Ballister,
Yeah.
Ballister Bold. Is it Ballister Boldheart or Blackheart? I keep forgetting this.
I can check real quick.
Whatever. I put him in as Ballister Boldheart. Ballister grabs a shovel.
I can't believe
Joseph-
you wouldn't fact check your claims.
Damn, I'm gonna be in the next H-Bomber guy video after this one.
Okay. It is Blackheart. So that's whatever though.
Okay,
Ruined.
whatever. Joseph Joestar attacks Jean-Pierre Polnareff, but Gyu Tomioka protects him, killing Joseph Joestar. Wait, Joseph
Damn,
versus
alright.
Jean-Pierre Polnareff, that's literally JoJo infighting.
No. God.
Also, I do not believe
Yeah.
Joseph would lose to Gyu. Just because JoJo is just a massively more powerful verse than Demon Slayer by like a long shot.
Yeah,
Power
like,
scaling.
like power scaling's a waste of time, but I know enough about JoJo to know. Oh yeah, Demon Slayers are gonna get at least. a kick in
JoJo
the
has
crotch.
JoJo has shit like bullet deflecting oil. Like there's just no chance. There's
my
no
God.
getting around that. I love JoJo because it's unapologetically stupid. Like not
we love
stupid. It's
that.
just
Same.
unapologetically ridiculous is what I should say. Because like
A little goofy, a little bit whimsical.
you can make up whatever laws you want for your story. As long as it's internally consistent, you can make up anything you want, as funny as it could possibly be, and I will accept it.
Real. The more
Def
funny
writes-
something is, the more I accept it as fact.
It's true. Def writes Sensei's name in a Death Note. However, a minor spelling error causes nothing to happen.
To
the
be
idea
fair,
that
when
Def-
your name when your name is a word like sensei, like that doesn't narrow things down.
No, not really.
It could have been fucking Sensei Wu for all we know from Ninjago. Like it.
I love how you
never
brought that
know.
up. My brother has been rewatching Ninjago from the sidelines the past couple weeks or so. And I've just
Nice.
had like cursory glances over at what's going on.
Secret brother law.
Long before time had a name.
Ninjago went so hard as a kid.
Yeah, the first few seasons were really damn interesting. I have to catch up on it. I stopped watching it like I watched the 7th season a few years ago, and then like I'd stopped like around when the Lego Ninjago movie came out, but there's just been so many seasons since.
I think I
apparently
stopped
a
around
reboot.
season 6.
Yeah, I quite liked season 6, but I have no fucking clue what they're. It's funny. I will see any Lego Ninjago set in the edit and immediately think, "What the fuck is happening in this show right now? I thought we were done with this."
Yeah, that's me looking at the new seasons. Apparently 8, 9, and 10, well, at least 8 and 9 are like really good, but I've never watched them, so I wouldn't know.
Damn.
Alex addresses the game makers directly. No, because, like, one more thing I do want to bring up regarding that. Zane being a robot was, like, the biggest revelation to me ever as a child. Like,
that was such a good twist.
That was
Autism
wild.
coding.
True.
Literal autism coding.
I do actually accept that Zane would be, like, an autistic character headcanon-wise. It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Alex addresses the game makers directly and begins monologuing, lecturing them about how their actions are immoral and they need to stop right now. If they want any hope of forgiveness, the game makers respond by firing a guided missile directly at Alex, killing her instantly. They just do the /kill command.
Real.
OpenEye declares that we will
Fuck
beat
this
and
one
torture
particular.
Sadie Croker to death. Sadie Croker is killed.
For what purpose, OpenEye?
But he totally would do that.
He would. Oh my god! Now I'm imagining a fight between the snake and her spider.
That would
Oh
be
my
incredible.
God.
I wanna see that
Crossover
shit.
of all
That'd be so
time.
good.
It really would. Gyoko accidentally falls down a pitfall that turns out to actually be an alt-right pipeline that makes Gyoko start talking about how we need to unplug from the Matrix. He is promptly euthanized. I can't say I'm surprised.
His vases
No.
start becoming like cringy AI shit to own the libs.
Oh, it's the AI generated like anime girl that's actually a troll face.
True. Sturm and Mike Ehrmantraut die in a glue trap.
Okay.
I like how I imagine that Mike's stoic facial expression just never changed once during the entire ordeal.
I believe that.
I mean, without getting into spoilers, there's some accuracy there, if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think Saf really cares about being spoiled about Breaking Bad.
No.
And I've
I'm
already
not gonna
seen it.
watch it. I'm not gonna watch it if like nobody forces me to like sit down and like glues my eyes open or something. So
The kidney stone mother takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia.
kidney
Waddles
stones.
frightens.
Okay.
Yeah, that's from Awful Hospital. Fun fact:
Yeah, I
the author
remember
of
watching
Awful
your like
Hospital.
reading.
Fun fact: the author of Awful Hospital got kidney stones at one point, years after this plot point was introduced.
Oh my god.
It was foretold. There was like a temporary
was
break because he
foretold
had
in
to
the
be
ancient
hospitalized,
murals.
I think.
Holy shit.
Waddles frightens Jinbei to death of a cotton candy lobster. Amity Blight breaks Mr. X's nose for a basket of bread.
Okay.
That is so girl slay.
That's so girl slow.
Gordon Feetman and Tamayo fight for a bag, and Tamayo strangles Gordon Feetman with the straps and runs. Yeah, I guess.
I could buy that.
She probably would win. Just by virtue of being kind of unkillable. Unless Gordon Feetman knew. Muichiro is consumed by the sun. That doesn't make sense. He's not a demon. If that happened to like a demon
Autism.
character.
Autistic people when they walk outside and get overstimulated by the light.
True. Todd pushes Bubby off a cliff during a knife fight.
Oh my
That is an
God.
incredible mental
Okay,
image. Okay, Ivy Sundew throws a knife into Wendy Corduroy's chest. There's
my
infighting in some sort of fandom right now, but I can't exactly name which one it is.
There's infighting in the Disney television animation girl. But I forgot the fucking joke I was trying to make.
I don't know, country girls, something like that.
Something
That's
along
the
those
closest
lines.
relation I can really draw between them.
Minus the
Andy
similar
strangles
animation
Zenitsu
style.
with a rope. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
my
I feel like
How did he catch
Zenitsu
him?
would be the most I feel like he's the most qualified Demon Slayer character to immediately escape that by just dashing really hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Plot
assuming
hole.
he's... Well, you know, even if he's not asleep, he's such a fucking pussy sometimes, so, like,
He'd
him
just
running away
run.
is... Yeah.
He'd run before Andy even gets a chance. And I think he would just naturally be faster because of his powers, or his breathing,
Okay,
I guess I should say.
I already have a question about this next one.
Hector
so read it.
Salamanca runs away with a lighter and some rope.
How?
He
How
doesn't
does
run.
he run?
His nurse
How
picks
does
up
he
his
run?
wheelchair, holds it over her head, and runs for him.
It's real. As a side note, I'm sorry. Does he have like oxygen? Have like an oxygen tank or something?
I I honestly have no idea what that is.
I think
th-
it's meant to be a breathing tube, but
I think so.
Yeah, because if it's a breathing tube and it's connected to an oxygen tank and he gets a lighter, if he lights the lighter, then it's gonna explode his whole tank.
I mean that maybe that was what was because like in the show like Walter turns his fucking wheelchair into a bomb at one point. So
It's the
maybe that's the
tank!
idea. Maybe that's the idea.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes
Right.
sense, yeah.
Secret Breaking Bad lore.
It's been like a few
We've
months
become a-
since I saw that. Well, several actually, I think, but yeah. Jugger sets an explosive off, killing Mort the chicken.
Oh my god.
I don't know what the point of
Mort-
killing a random chicken is.
Mort the chicken must pay for his chicken crimes.
Dr. Coomer snatches a pair of sais. Hontangu shoots lightning out of his eyes and tells Dimple to kill himself now. It works.
He's already dead. What are you doing?
He just exercise yourself now.
Done.
The Collector, the Ant, and Kyojiro Rengoku get into a fight. The Collector triumphantly kills them both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
makes perfect
guess.
sense.
I guess that makes sense.
That's the most logical one so far, I'd say.
Yeah.
Howard Slane attacks Lilith Clawthorn, but Hawk protects her, killing Howard Slane.
Oh my
Think about
god.
that.
His name is changed to Howard Has Been Slain.
Oh my god.
Howard Slane is actually a descriptor now instead of just his name. Trinity bashes Patrick Star's head in with a mace. I don't
She
think that
would.
would kill him because of cartoon logic, but yeah, she would do that.
Patrick has literally had his the top of his head ripped off and replaced in one episode.
I think
Like-
Patrick
I
would
believe
just bounce off the mace.
He'd like mold around it
Possibly.
or something.
Yeah, probably. Andrea constructs a Rube Goldberg machine to eliminate Terry. No idea why that was necessary, but okay. Candace Flynn cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay. I mean, she'd absolutely run to a panic room, but Christ.
Kageyama, okay, no. Mob finds a bag full of explosives. I don't know if he is best suited to wield those.
I feel like he'd be too afraid to like set off a bomb.
Well, obviously. I mean, he'd survive because of his powers, but still. I think
Yeah.
he would be
I
too
don't think
afraid.
he'd want to.
I remember.
Oh, wait,
Saf, do you remember when Kai pinged us with that meme that said that was basically saying mob core, and the meme was me when I get killing people with a rock autism instead of the other type of autism.
No! That would
Okay.
never be Mob. Mob would
Real
never
quick.
kill a person with a rock.
No, it's
Real
more
quick,
like he could kill a person with a rock autism.
But like he
Quick
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Quick correction to something from earlier. Posey, you were actually right. It is Ballister Boldheart. I misread that.
Oh.
I had the tab
Oh my
open. and
Don't
then I went to
question
the
me
Nemo-
again, chat. I'm right.
I went to
I am
Nimona
so
wiki,
smart.
and it corrects it. It doesn't even have Blackheart as a nickname or anything. Huh. All right.
Incredible. I am so good. Chat, don't question me again.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I don't know if there's
Jiminy
anyone in the
Pr-
chat. I think it's just me.
Yeah. I think Malikimus
Yeah.
left because we had a negative reaction to him saying he liked Dream.
Cancelled. Your audience has left you for not appealing
It's
to
over.
them.
It's
It's
over.
so
That guy
Joba.
might never come back.
It's real.
Jiminy
You've
brutally
lost
murders.
yourself a dedicated customer.
Jiminy brutally murders Kazuha.
Oh my god.
Perry the platypus is consumed by the sun.
Okay. Doobie doo.
Mr. Stick fatally stubs Dr. Jan's toe.
Damn.
Damn.
Josuke accidentally steps on a landmine. I don't know if that would actually kill someone in JoJo. Maybe
I
if they
was
didn't
just
have
about
their
to say.
stands active.
Also, I have to fucking say it. Josuke's hair looks like a fucking waffle.
It looks like
like-
Onigawara's hair.
You are lucky he's not real. I think he would have assassinated you for that. Lobato tells me his whole thing is that he just goes apeshit on anyone who insults his hair.
I've
Oh my
heard that
God.
too. So
You are
Yeah.
lucky
Well-
that this guy cannot break the fifth wall. Rio Morales shoots an
Fi-
arrow at Cassie and Andor, but misses and kills Dementio instead. Dementio is literally like a god, right?
there's
I'll
like
have to run that through
multiple layers
Lobato,
to
but
this.
okay.
Because like Dementio is a powerful being, and then Rio, I mean, the fuck would she have a bow and arrow for?
That's a good question.
She's just a girl.
I mean, at least Cassian could die to that. Dementio, I feel like he'd just shrug that off.
Immune.
Dr. Avalon accidentally likes a Matt Walsh tweet and drowns in tweets about child labor. Old man Yowie just not going too well,
And
unfortunately.
I feel. Oh my god! I can't believe they're censoring Old Man Yowie. This is 1984. Side note: I kind of
Damn it,
want
Matt
to make
Walsh.
Theo short for Theo Bromine. I feel like that's something he'd do.
Saf, I think you should do it. Okay, Kagaya is unable to convince Percy Jackson to not kill him. Which makes sense if he was evil. But, Kagaya's not a bad guy.
This is goofy.
Ares turns Bulgarian. Oh no!
Okay then.
He's
Turning
defected from Greece to
Bulgarian.
Bulgaria.
Oh my god.
Bulgaria suddenly wins every war. Mr. Boonchoy, Emperor
Bulgarianing.
Belos. True. The Bulgarity has been accomplished. Mr.
Everyone's become
Boonchoy,
Bulgarian.
Emperor Belos, and Crazy Dave start fighting, but Emperor Belos runs away as Mr. Boonchoy kills Crazy Dave. Holy shit.
This is some nuts shit.
That is definitely an interesting battle.
Make sure
Jessica
you bring your
Drew.
EpiPens if you're allergic to anything, because this is nuts. Or something.
I don't like how Belos was the one to survive that. I prefer Crazy Dave to
Yeah.
Belos by a vast margin.
Uh-huh.
Jessica Drew snatches a pair of size. Noam Chomsky gathers as much food as he can. Hank stabs Hero Brian in the back of a trident.
How?
I have no idea how that would
Okay.
ever kill him.
I'm
I
But-
follow this one person on Instagram who's a massive Herobrine simp, so I think I should send that to him.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Hold
Miles
on.
Edgeworth breaks Old Man McGucket's nose for a basket of bread. Does he break it by just making a legal argument really hard and the Force just like destroys his nose?
Yeah, sure, I believe
Objection!
that.
I legally own this basket of bread, and it just destroys his nose.
I don't know why, but when I look at Edgeworth next to, we have another Gravity Falls connection thing. I feel like Edgeworth would be the kind of guy to like fuck over McGucket in court and leave him with homeless or some shit for some reason.
That makes sense. Yeah, that I wouldn't be
believe
surprised. Phoenix Wright would be the defending lawyer too.
Huh.
Okay, did you get the picture, Saf?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we can go on. Okay, Nebula's down here. Please don't embarrassingly die. God damn it! Right as I
What
said
did you
that,
just say?
Dr. Liam Nebulae spontaneously combusts. Spontaneous human combustion strikes again.
Mars probably planted a bomb in him or something. Somehow.
He just filled him up with acetone or some shit.
Acetone wouldn't do anything. Filled him up with, I forgot the name
I
of the
thought
chemical, but
acetone
it's
was
like
heavily
super
flammable.
unstable.
That's like one of the
Oh, yeah,
main
true.
theories behind how spontaneous human combustion happens.
Uh,
I'm imagining
I
Mars was
was-
like slowly poisoning him by filling him up with acetone, by like sprinkling it on his meals or some shit. And then like
Yeah.
she put like a
the
secret
institute
match. or-
cafeteria. Acetone
True,
Wednesday. They have
Mr. Krabs
suspicious
runs
Taco
away.
Tuesday, Acetone Wednesday. What else could you want?
Indeed. Miss Pauling chucks water at Howl's moving castle and waits for it to oil, causing Howl's moving castle to immediately phase through the ground and into the void. Agenya
Ow.
takes a spear from
Okay.
inside the cornucopia. Manfred frightens
better.
Pacifica to death with a cotton candy lobster, but accidentally frightens himself to death as well. That feels so in character, and I don't even know this character that
You're
well.
right. I can't explain.
Looking,
That's the third.
looking at the
that's the-
picture, it's like
That's the third time with the Gravity Falls characters where when we look at the duos, for some reason there's just a reason this works or is connected.
I feel like
it's
Manfred
just
is
an
just the
intrinsic
kind of
fact of the
guy.
universe.
Yeah, I feel like Manfred is just the kind of guy who would antagonize a child like that for no good reason. But he's also the kind of guy who would end up dying from it at the same time.
Yeah.
The CEO of Mattel shoots an arrow into Bosnia's head. It's just like a nuclear arrow that gets fired from like
Gonna say,
a missile
his-
silo.
the face of an entire company somehow destroys a fucking entire other country.
I feel like
Well, there
there's
is
a
actually
metaphor in here
precedent for that.
somewhere.
Well, I mean, I guess so.
Maybe not that directly, but for sure. PO3 accidentally opens up a portal to hell, falling inside. The CEO of Mattel just decided we should be more direct with destroying other countries. And he just fired a fucking nuclear arrow at Bosnia. Because why not?
True.
Pyro
Of
TF2
course.
finds a canteen full of water. Serizawa realizes too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Steve is really upset that this parking spot was stolen by Serizawa. I don't think
No.
Steve would ever antagonize someone about that.
They would be friends. They would be friends.
Steve would literally just not give a shit, like, straight up.
So
Or he'd come talking to Serizawa like, yo, dude, you're kind of in my spot. Not trying to cause any problems, but I would kindly ask that you move a little bit.
real.
Something like that. Kirby Heavy, TF2, and SCP-939 work together to get as
What a
many supplies as
matchup.
possible. Aren't
What
there,
a
like, a bunch of
matchup.
the SCP beat dogs that they could use
Yeah.
as, like, fetch tools or whatever?
Domesticated SCP-939.
I now want to see an official Kirby game with Heavy just T-posing randomly on the fucking cover. That'd be the funniest shit ever.
I feel like Heavy being present in Kirby would just be inherently funny.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
believe that.
He's
I
just one of
believe
the
TF2
buddies that comes
character.
along with him.
I think any
Yeah.
TF2 character in any setting is just inherently funny for some reason.
It's true. TF2 is actually the definition of humor, actually.
Yeah, they actually invented comedy when TF2 came out. No one was ever funny before that.
It's true.
Dick Gumshoe gathers as much food as he can. Foo Fighters takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Ferb Fletcher eats live tracker jackers, mistakenly thinking they're regular bees.
Damn it, Ferb, you're smarter than
I
this.
feel like he's too good for that, but okay.
Yeah.
Denji repeatedly stabs Miguel O'Hara to death with size. What the
Good
fuck do you
riddance.
need size for? Dude, just turn yourself into a chainsaw.
He is the chainsaw man.
That'd be a
So I've
cold-ass
heard.
fight, though. 2099
Oh, no,
versus
that would be
Chainsaw
cool.
Man.
That would be a
I'd love
great
to see that
fight.
shit.
Real.
I just want to see... That would be, honestly, a pretty good death battle.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I wonder
True.
if there's like character comparisons that could make them feel more linked together. But
Uh,
yeah, just off the
I don't think so.
Like-
I think Denji's a vastly different character than Miguel.
Yeah.
There's not much you can compare them on. But it would be a really hard fight. John Glockstar
Real.
assassinates the Vigilante. I guess the Vigilante's name could have been John, we just don't know.
I now want to see Vigilante from Peacemaker either just do a 180 and shoot this guy or just actually go down to him in a fight. I mean, I guess it's not the craziest thing because Vigilante and Peacemaker, he did get his ass kicked by Judo Master, who's like 2.5 feet tall. So it's
Yeah, John Glostar's a
Yeah.
bit taller than that. He's actually taller than the average person. So,
oh god.
Scorpion kills Dr. Miser with a sickle, which is kind of... Oh no, a sickle,
mean,
not
that's
a
kind of
syringe.
That's kind of what his
I misread that.
claws are.
Kind of, I
Technically
guess.
Technically, Scorpion
Dipper
claws
Pines
are like
takes a
that.
spear from inside the cornucopia. Dr. Lexia finds a backpack full of camping equipment, aka Ciantrius. Black retrieves
Why
a
did
trident
you
from
call
inside the
him by the
cornucopia.
last name?
I'm very used to reading the anime names by the last name, so I just did that out of force of habit for some reason.
This is what 10 what? This is what like 2 years on anime does to someone.
It really is.
Huh.
Saf, can you believe it's been like 1 year since we were introduced to Mob Psycho?
I can't believe it. That's
I can't
crazy.
believe it's been. I can't believe it's been like over a year now, or close to, since I watched like some of Demon Slayer. It's been at least 2 years, I think, since I first started, and it's nuts in hindsight.
I saw, I think, the first Demon Slayer thing I ever watched was probably... Okay, let me think about this. It was the new movie, the one that combines Entertainment District and what was it again?
Oh, I know
Swordsmith Village.
The start of
Yeah.
Swordsmith Village. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie that
That,
combines
I
the
saw
two.
that shit.
That
I
was
got
the
to see
first
that
thing
in
I ever
theaters.
saw from Demon Slayer, and then I went and I actually watched the
Oh.
show.
Man, I got to see that in theaters, and it was so fucking cool. Because Never Give Up is my favorite episode. So to see that on the big screen was just like, oh my god, yes! Oh my
That
God, we
was
even
so
started
fire.
the- Yes.
That's crazy.
Andrew Hussey addresses the game makers and begins monologuing, but then they kill him with a missile, and also Wall Zombie is caught in the explosion. I don't know if
No.
Andrew Hussey has much grounds to talk in this situation, given what goes on in Homestuck. But whatever.
Everything.
At least what I
everything hear
think.
about Homestuck just gets like more and more nuts.
I'm actually
I
probably
think
gonna do like a
Jan
read aloud
Measley-
series. I'm
I
probably
think
gonna
Jan
do like a
Measley
read
did
aloud.
like a big summary. Yeah.
Sarah Zed has a good Homestuck video. And then they tried to legally, and then Andrew Hussey's company, tried to silence her with a legal threat, and then another video was
Oh
made
my-
out of that. But it was, such
Oh
a
my
bogus
God.
threat, too.
Oh, that's nuts.
Andrew Hussey addresses, So, I'm probably gonna do, a read-aloud series about Homestuck with, A, because he's, the resident Homestuck expert.
Right.
So that's
Yeah.
fun. Also, Wall Zombie dies, which is a terrible tragedy. Truly awful. I can't believe this would happen. Rain Whispers catches Club's Deuce off guard and kills him. Yep, that's...
Okay then.
There you go. Avos ratios Gary on Twitter. Hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the image of the hero Brian stabbing. Avos ratios Gary on Twitter. Gary tries to make a diss video against Avos, only to accidentally leak his coordinates because of a pizza box. Major Monogram tracks down and kills Avos.
Why would they kill Avos? He didn't do anything.
I love the fact that I think this is just because the formatting was messed up. I feel like it's supposed to be
Okay.
Gary who dies here, but the
Yeah, I
idea
think
of
Gary's
Avos,
supposed to die.
the idea of Gary literally setting himself up to die, but Avos still being goofy enough to be the one who gets killed anyway somehow is
I
just
feel
so
like he'd
funny.
do that. He'd do that somehow. It would end up happening.
Hagen Ezuka and Jesse Pinkman threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Guys, stop
why
trying
would I-
this when you're not the last two.
Why can I buy fucking Hagenezuka doing that for some reason?
He would do an honor kill or something like that.
Yeah.
Seppuku. I believe that's what that is.
Real.
Tommy Kulada grabs
Oh,
a jar of fishing bait.
okay.
I think Jesse would just. I think Jesse wouldn't really give a shit. He'd just want to get it over with. Really. I mean, given what Jesse goes through in the show, it wouldn't be surprising to me. Tommy
Yeah.
Kulada grabs a jar of fishing bait while Rose Lalonde gets fishing gear. Fake Pepino finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Well, that's nice. Peter B. Parker kills Lord English with a hatchet. Lord English. I got killed by Niels Bohr, fucking scientist.
Oh my god.
How does
This
this
is from
even happen?
before your beard, is it?
I believe it
This
is.
image.
Well, I actually have it shaved now,
Yeah,
so I don't have it
clearly.
anymore.
Censorship.
I censored my beard.
It's funny just seeing your face and then the scientist guy, and then in the middle there's just an Owl House character. I feel
True.
Like that perfectly summarizes how I feel about my course in life. You just see my face, then you see the zoologist I could have been, and in the center is just my fucking avatar on Twitter or whatever.
True. Okay, Saf, can you take a quick picture of Peter B. Parker kills Lord
So
English
real.
with a hatchet and then tag A with it? It's just
Of course.
we can't
Of
ignore
course.
that. That's too good.
It's crazy. It's nuts. It's bonkers.
Really, it is.
It's
Noah
bananas.
Sweet
It's,
ratios Willow Park on Twitter. Willow Park tries to make a diss video against Noah Sweet, only to accidentally leak her coordinates because of a pizza box. Niels Bohr tracks down and kills me anyway. I believe that would happen.
Somehow. Because the formatting's weird.
Oh, I noticed your microwave is on. That microwave always screws you up.
That I freaking
What the
yeah, no,
fuck
the
is the
microwave's died down
microwave's
now, but,
problem? Okay.
I
I
don't
do not
know.
understand that microwave.
We actually moved it a couple weeks ago, and the connection issues haven't been that bad, but it
Oh,
still
well, that's
happens. I
nice.
don't know what it has against me. I don't know what it has against me.
The transphobic microwave.
Transphobic microwave real.
Captain Grime tries to write the name of Penny Parker in the Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes his own name instead. Why does that feel in character?
It feels in
I believe
character. It
that.
just like logically, it doesn't make sense.
I'm
guess
eating
that's better
chips
than
now.
nothing.
Jotaro Kujo writes Pavitter's name in the Death Note. Pavitter explodes. Oh, fuck off.
Damn.
Come on.
Well, that was another easy adventure for Spider-Man.
I don't know why Jotaro would even bother. I feel like he's just powerful enough to wipe out Pavitter instantly. Like, even
Yeah, I
by
believe that.
JoJo standards, he's apparently really powerful. Like, his whole thing is being the raw power guy.
Right, yeah.
I think Giorno's still stronger than him, but Giorno is, like, basically Superman level, according to Lobato, so that wouldn't surprise me. Jodo kills the Spot with his own weapon. Remind me again what
Spot-
weapon the Spot uses.
I'm sorry. What
His
the
spots?
what? How did he
I have
just
no
catch
idea.
one of the spots? What the fuck?
How?
You're telling me this crust bag somehow caught one of the spots? Spots? I don't. Okay. All right.
That the spot controls?
The power of homophobia, I guess? I don't know.
Oh,
There's a joke in the Mob Psycho fandom that this dude is homophobic.
He's so homophobic. Come on, just look at him.
Skylar
man
White
does not
punches
support-
Tengen. Skylar White punches Tengen Uzui so hard that he flies around the entire world and hits Skylar White from behind. Both die on impact. What the
Wow.
fuck?
I needed a second to process that. What the fuck?
How does that even happen?
Skylar of all people.
Skylar
This motherfucker-
apparently scales up to Tengen Uzui.
she must have taken a page from Walt's book with flowers and gone for some Nichiren poison, because I have no fucking clue how else she could pull that off.
How would
Yep,
Nichiren
I
poison?
believe
What
that.
would the fuck would Nichiren poison do against a human though? He's not even a demon. Like, I don't think you need Nichiren for a human.
Well, oh, sorry. Whatever the demon poison was that was in his veins during the season.
I think that
2
was. I don't think that
stuff.
was ever named. It was just Gyutaro's specific poison.
Well, whatever. She knows Walt. He could probably like cook it up or some shit.
He
I don't
just
know.
she just like injects meth into Tengen's bloodstream.
Oh, that make him destroy everything in like 1 swift second. There's no way he wouldn't be.
That would actually
It's
make him
true.
more of a threat. That's true.
It's
Exactly.
true.
Blue
He's
Beetle
so
and
amped
this
up.
fight for a bag. This gives up and retreats.
That's what happens when you take on a superhero with a fucking world-destroying alien weapon on his back.
Yeah,
This-
probably.
Yeah.
I can imagine. And now he
Yeah,
strangles
sure.
Ken after engaging in a fist fight. What the fuck?
She's like
Okay.
11. She's just a girl.
It looks like
My
Ken
phone's back
wasn't
on, by
enough.
the way. I hope it
Ken
doesn't
wasn't-
snipe me.
Ken wasn't enough for the 11-year-old child. Apparently.
He is not lesbian approved. He is he's not an honorary lesbian.
That's very ironic, because I feel like he is, based on the movie.
Yeah, he acts like it.
The core addresses the game makers directly and begins monologuing, lecturing them about how their actions are immoral, and blah 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 blah. The core gets killed. I think the core has no moral ground to stand on here at all.
The core is the last person.
Tragically,
That's a-
Buford is also caught in the explosion.
That's
for some
That's
reason.
what's fucking me up. Why is Buford here?
I don't know why Buford is there. That's a great
Some
question.
guy.
He's just there.
The core is basically just challenging God for a third time, and Buford's on the side like, it's only my 3rd day out here. I don't know.
I feel like the
real.
core.
Is
I
this
feel
still
like
the
the core.
bloodbath?
Yeah, it is.
Oh
I
my
feel like the
God.
core
They take,
wasn't.
like 2 hours.
The core wasn't calling the game makers immoral. The core was saying that they weren't being immoral enough, and they were critiquing the failures on behalf of the game makers
The
to
core-
kill
the
more
core
people.
would- the core.
The core
would
is giving them advice.
The core would
Pretty much.
absolutely call. The core would absolutely call the game makers pathetic, though. That's in character.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. Ambrosius Goldenloin accidentally recites a speech that instantly kills you.
That's crazy.
That's apparently what brainwashing does to a motherfucker. Okay, Hobie Brown accidentally recites the speech that instantly kills you. How?
Hope never.
I just brought up brainwashing, but that would never happen to Hobie, so there you go.
So real.
Barbie fatally stubs her toe. I feel like that would
Somehow
happen.
in character.
Squidward tentacles ratios Winston Payne on Twitter. Winston Payne tries to make a diss video against Squidward, only to accidentally leak his coordinates, and then Yushiro tracks down and kills Squidward for some reason.
Oh my god.
I love how it's messed up on every one of these events, so it just the wrong person
Yeah.
dies. It's so confusing.
So
The noise
real.
is consumed by the sun. The entire concept of pataphysics kills the judge with his own weapon. What fucking weapon? A verdict?
What?
Do they just sentence him
Like
to death?
The hammer.
Guilty.
The hammer. Like what?
The
or
gavel.
Yeah, exactly.
Every being in existence just chucks a gavel at the judge, and they all just coalesce at his head.
It's real. It's true.
Luffy
As a
breaks
side note,
Grimora's
that-
notes for a basket of bread.
As a side note, the gavel thing just reminded me of the Past Metropolis court scene and how, like, you didn't know shit about court except you knew that it was called a gavel.
I can't believe I knew that. The fact that I didn't just call it a hammer. Okay, along with the Songs of War retrospective, I have to do a video on Plasmatropolis.
Oh, please, you have to do it.
The court scene
Oh.
alone would take like probably half an hour of analysis. One of my favorite details is that the defense lawyer is, for whatever reason, allowed to be like a citywide hero, like to bias people. And also, they start the trial before he even shows up.
And then, like, halfway through the court scene, it was Tigran who crashes through the ceiling.
Yeah, that just happened. They also had a
Yeah,
complete
that
lack
was
of security for some reason.
Yeah, they just let these people in, huh? And I think Derp killed people with fish.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Luffy did that. Kikimora finds Jack Welker hiding in the cornucopia, but Jack Welker kills her. Okay,
Damn.
look, I don't want to support Kikimora, but against Jack Welker,
Yeah, it's killing a
I
Nazi
accidentally-
regardless. Like,
I trying to open the tab and I accidentally, like, closed it.
this is what liberals say when they mean this is what liberals mean when they say 99% Hitler versus 100% Hitler. It's Kikimora and Jack Welker. Kikimora's probably not like a Nazi, but she is an imperialist.
She is a little cringe, so to say.
She's at least entertaining. Well, I guess Jack is
Yeah.
also entertaining because he serves his role as a villain, but I don't like him. Annabeth
He's like a
Chase
lame
accidentally
Nazi.
steps on a landmine. Are you fucking kidding me? She is the least likely Percy Jackson character to do this.
Oh
Like,
my
literally one of the
God.
smartest people in the verse. Like, that's
yeah,
the whole
actually,
point.
Like,
Literally,
Truly.
daughter of the goddess of wisdom, steps on a landmine. Incredible, right? Okay, Nami depicts Miles Morales as the Soy Jack and herself as the Chad.
Miles would retaliate.
that
with
feels
the-
in character.
and even Miles would retaliate with his own better made soy jack because he's an artist.
That's so true. I only know, my Nami knowledge only comes from One Piece live action, in which I think she probably would. But I know that the characters are toned down in the live action compared to the anime. So
I think I disconnected again.
I think you did.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh no! Oh no, Ciara's.
No!
Wait, no, he's alive.
No!
It's the non-fatal event.
It's the non-fatal event. Oh my god.
Sho unloads an entire SMG magazine to Ciaris' head, stabs him 28 times in the chest, cuts him in half with a chainsaw, rips out and eats all his vital organs one by one, and casts the remains into a live volcano. So that's nice.
That feels like a.
Oh, hi,
It
William.
feels like a show thing to do because
Yeah, it does.
it's like a prank. Yeah. we
Hi,
do that.
William. Murray Schrader runs into the cornucopia and hides. Colin grabs the sword. Benoit Blanc severely injures Polly Plantar but puts him out of his misery. I don't know why Polly is misgendered. Just ignore that. I made a
I was
mistake.
about to say. I was like, wait, huh?
Mitsuri is launched into space by a volcano, and eventually she stops thinking. Okay?
Yeah, that sounds about. If the lava didn't kill you already, or the force of pressure just being shot into fucking outer
I love
space,
how it
then
says
yeah, that.
eventually.
I would say her
'Cause it implies
breathing.
it takes a while.
I feel like her breathing might protect her from that, but you can't breathe in space, so not even that saves you after a point, right?
I feel like Koyama would do that.
Koyama accidentally opens up a portal to hell, falling inside. That does feel right. Hop Pop kills Mars as she tries to run. Hop Pop, champion of the working class. Eat the rich! It's his iconic quote. Hop Pop totally would.
It's real.
In fact, I want you to take a picture of that. Take a screenshot.
I'm sending this to Harem Metropolis.
Please.
I can't believe our group chat name is based partially on the shitty Songs of War fanfic we wrote 4 years ago. 4 years ago, can you believe that?
The fact that the harem part of that is the most normal part of the name. It also doesn't mean anything. Like, it's just named that for no reason, other than we thought it sounded funny.
Exactly. And also, like, the tro bit, that's like the metropolis. Like, the tro shouldn't even be there. In all technicality, it should be I can't even say it because it's so confusing, but it's like... Because...
Is it supposed to be Haremopolis?
Probably, yeah. And like Plasmaopolis would be the
It just doesn't hit the same.
It just doesn't, exactly. Oh. It's funny.
Okay, Enmu snatches a pair of sais. Tombstone grabs a jar of fishing bait while Kingpin gets fishing gear. I mean, it makes sense that they're working together.
Yeah. Yeah. This is canon.
Pizza Head recites the speech that instantly kills you.
Somehow that makes sense.
I think any not Awful Hospital, a Pizza Tower character is just inherently goofy enough to do that.
True.
Violet Evergarden grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Huvian is not here to tell me if this is in character or not, unfortunately. Lady Olivia does the non-fatal event against Drake, unloads an entire SMG magazine to Drake's head, stabs him 28 times in the chest, cuts him in half with a chainsaw, rips out and eats all his vital organs one by one, and casts the remains into a live volcano. So that's lovely.
Love that.
Hearts Boxcars grabs a shield. Daki grabs a shovel. The demons don't really need conventional weapons at any point.
No.
Except maybe Kokushibo.
Yeah.
Diamond's Droog realizes too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Uroko Daki is really upset that his parking spot was stolen by Diamond's Droog. That is in character.
Oh
At least for Uroko Daki it is. I feel like Diamond's Droog being in a Columbo episode is just a Homestuck shenanigan that also makes sense.
Yeah. It's got layers. It's like onions.
Chiron accidentally recites the speech that instantly kills you. Okay.
Can't believe it.
Grorer Bear bashes Sanemi's head against a rock several times.
The ultimate
That is such a
face
funny
puncher.
mental image.
Alright.
Yeah,
Damn.
punching the face. Yep. The face has been punched.
Engineer
Yep.
Gaming Tanjiro. Hamlet finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Von Bolt overpowers Boris Johnson, killing him. Okay, screenshot that, tag A again. That is incredible.
Yes, Captain.
That is so good. Von Bolt is
Boris
literally like,
Johnson.
he cannot move. He is borderline senile, from my understanding. But he still beats Boris Johnson in a fight.
Well, isn't Boris Johnson also senile?
I don't know if he's senile, but he is a bumbling fool, if that answers that.
He's a nonce, if you will.
Perchance.
Perhaps.
I would talk to MP if you want Boris Johnson information. He actually lives in Britain. God bless his soul. It's a struggle every day, I'm sure.
Damn.
The G-Man breaks Yorichi's nose for a basket of bread. Okay.
I mean, with how little we know about the G-Man, at least how little I know about the G-Man, fuck it, why not at this point?
I feel like the G-Man, none of us know anything about the G-Man because his whole deal is that no one knows what he's doing, what his deal is. I don't think Half-Life ever answers it. Okay.
Can't just set this to the server, so.
Oh. I've seen that before. Okay. Magnificus breaks John Egbert's nose for a basket of bread. Incredible. Plankton
Truly.
accidentally falls down a pitfall that turns out to actually be an alt-right pipeline that makes Plankton start talking about how we need to unplug from the Matrix. He is promptly euthanized.
I like how the he is
that makes sense.
uncapitalized.
I do too, but that's
The
just the
only
formatting
way
thing
to
I
get
can't
the
fix.
Krabby Patty formula from Krabs is to unplug him from the Matrix.
Yeah. I believe that,
Yes. If I pander to the anti-woke crowd with my grifting YouTube channel, surely I will establish an army to raid the Krusty Krab. And then crabs will be nothing.
Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. Come eat at the Chum Bucket, where we will give away free copies of Esam by Eric July. I mean, probably
No
the only
woke
one who
allowed
gets
in the
that
chum
fucking
bucket.
The chum bucket is just a SpongeBob equivalent of Chick-fil-A.
True.
Krusty Krab
It's more
is
like the
woke.
It's more like the SpongeBob equivalent of Florida. It's like DeSantis
Yeah.
saying Florida is where woke goes to die, but I'm hearing it in Plankton's voice now, and he's talking about the chum coven or the chum bucket. I don't know why I said chum
I
coven.
believe that. New Our House Coven just dropped.
I think it's actually because Kevin himself made a joke about that in the previous stream, and I just memorized it.
Is this real?
I think so. I would have to
my
rewatch
God.
all my streams to know, but I think so.
I
Tuichiro
believe
shoots
it's
an
real
arrow
'cause it's
into
funny.
Olaf's head.
Just
And
heads
in
up, I might
Josuke...
be, just heads up, I might be muted for a minute, but I'm
Oh, that's
still gonna
okay.
keep watching how this goes down.
Oh,
Alright,
that's
all
good, that's good. Okay. And, okay, Tuichiro shoots an arrow into Olaf's head, which feels like a shame, because looking at Olaf's design, this is all I have to go off. He seems cool.
He seems like a nice guy. I agree.
And Bunchoi and Josuke fight for a bag. Josuke gives up and retreats. Okay, so a JoJo loses to Anne.
Ain't no way.
Maybe if she was in her Calamity form, but I feel like I'm really coping with that one. JoJo's are just so busted.
So true.
Okay, Dr. Phage
Dr.
spontaneously
Phage
combusts.
spontaneously combusts.
Mabel
So
Pines
much
kills
communism.
Truly. Mabel Pines kills the caveman with a sickle. She did what Howard Slane could never do. Also, Mabel I feel like Mabel would be a communist.
Yeah, I believe
Jack
that.
Horner and Ford Pines fight for a bag. Ford Pines strangles Jack Horner with the straps and runs. I mean, no loss there.
Truly.
Hachiro kills Muzan with a hatchet. Pikachu posting.
Me when I hit your... Yeah.
This is Pikachu.
This is truly a Hachiro moment. I'm
just
sending
makes
this
sense.
to SimPub.
Do that. Greg Anshuar decapitates Phoenix Wright with a sword. That's one legal
Oh my
argument he
God.
can't defend against.
It's the death sentence.
Scout TF2 overpowers Giorno, killing him.
How?
Remember when I said Giorno is basically Superman level? That makes this like 10 times funnier.
Somehow, TF2 instantly.
Guillaume and
Yeah.
Dr. Zomboss fight for a bag. Guillaume strangles Dr. Zomboss with the straps and runs. Yeah, I guess
Is
that
this
makes
real?
sense.
Yeah.
The best thing about that is that Guillaume actually has like a mace and flail or whatever the fuck it's called. So like he swings around a big mace on a giant chain, and that's his main
Oh
weapon.
my god.
It's really cool. I'm imagining he just wraps the chain around Zomboss's neck, and just
But it's the bag.
yeah,
fight
it's
for a
I know
bag.
it says it the bag, but I'm
Same
just the
technique.
mental image. The mental image I have is of him using the chain is way cooler, so I'm going with that.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Okay, Adder kills Spy TF2 with his own weapon. That is kind of a
That's
fight I
crazy.
want to see. It wasn't
Yeah.
actually Adder, it was the blue spy pretending to be Adder.
Whoa! Mind
Okay.
boggled.
Maddie addresses the game makers directly and begins monologuing, lecturing them about how their actions are immoral and to stop right now, blah, 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 blah. They kill her with a missile. I guess she would say that. She's overall fairly moral. Aaron chucks water at Jade Harley and waits for it to oil, causing Jade to immediately phase through the ground and into the void.
Oh my god.
She was asleep, so she didn't have any time to react. Ted Beneke
true.
finds a canteen full of water. Buljeet accidentally opens up a portal to hell, but manages to escape and sacrifices Gideon Gleeful instead to satisfy Satan's wishes.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty satisfied with this exchange myself.
Yeah, sure.
That's a fair trade. Gyutaro, Tomei, and Splenard get into a fight, and Tomei triumphantly kills them both.
Oh my god.
Okay.
She summons alien powers.
That's
to come and
great,
help her.
but how? I'm not
Who
even gonna
knows?
question it. Okay, SpongeBob
knows?
SquarePants runs into the cornucopia and hides. Who lives in a cornucopia under the air?
Arena.
I guess it's not
Who
under the air.
knows?
It's more
Maybe
like
this whole thing is underwater.
True.
You don't know. Oh,
true.
maybe it's
Everyone
underwater
just has
Hunger
breathing
Games.
technology.
Wow.
Who lives in a cornucopia under the sea kind of loses. It's not. It's too many syllables, Seth.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku
Alas,
grabs a
what
sword.
a shame.
Jane Margolis sets an explosive off, killing Zoro and Nakime. How?
How? That's a One Piece character. That's a Demon Slayer character. And
It's also
she's
Zoro? Zoro is like, even by One Piece standards, Zoro is completely busted.
and she's
Like,
just
he
some
is just
goth
broken. The power of being goth really hard.
Girl. It's true.
Nobody knows Mayor Toadstool and Grit get into a fight. Nobody knows triumphantly kills them both.
Oh.
God knows how that even happened. Okay, Kanaya
Kanaya
finds a bag
finds a-
full of explosives. Leopold Loggle snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Bill Cipher runs into the cornucopia and hides. I don't
He
believe
would
Bill
not have
Cipher would
to.
need to. I also don't think he would.
Yeah.
Von Karma cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
Krilled yourself.
Francisca Vaughn killed herself. Zeus Ramirez destroys Isabella's Isabella with vulnerability and feelings. Apparently, I can't read today.
I like how her last name is Garcia Shapiro.
I know, right? Zeus actually would be the kind of person to just trauma dump on a child for no reason.
I believe that.
Spider-Ham is launched into space by a volcano. Eventually, Spider-Ham stops thinking.
That's crazy.
Mia Fey is consumed by the sun. SCP-001 hits the gritty too hard and violently explodes. That would be such a funny mental image.
It's just like this, the Gate Guardian in the Garden
True.
of Eden. And it just goes,
Spider-Ham stopping thinking after being launched into space just feels like a cartoon shenanigan. That just
I
feels
believe
right.
that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, is Steve committing a massacre?
Oh!
Steve commits a massacre, killing
Oh my
Kanbei, Carl the Intern, Tsubomi, General Yunin, Jolene Kujo, Aki Hayakawa, Dave Strider, and Doc Ock. How?
Holy shit.
I mean, I know Steve is
Isn't it-
really busted when you take him to his extremes,
Creative mode.
but dude, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this is a lot. This is really a lot.
Yeah, this is a moment.
I'm just imagining he did /kill commands against everyone, and then the admins found out and de-opt him, and that's the only reason the genocide streak ended.
It's true.
Kindle and Werner Heisenberg fight for a bag. Werner Heisenberg gives up and retreats.
Oh my god.
I feel like Heisenberg, he is just a dude, and Kindle's probably like a warrior of some kind. Principal
fair
Bump
enough.
runs away from a lighter and some rope. Adoma grabs a jar of fishing bait while Toady gets fishing gear.
Crazy.
I don't know why Toady is working with him. I guess he could be scared into it. It would make sense. Musashi scares
sure.
Lufin away from the cornucopia.
Just
Lupin
red
is
middle
just-
schooler.
He's too stoic to get scared of that, to be honest.
Lego Eater sets terror on fire with a Molotov. Was
I
his
don't
wig
want
that
Teru-
flammable?
I don't want Teru to die, but if he does have to die, this is the preferred way of it happening.
True. True.
His wig just catches on fire. That actually makes a lot of sense. Isn't there like a scene in Mob Psycho where Teru just like fucking kills a guy by accident?
Yeah,
by
because
like
it was the pyro
boosting his
pyro
powers
guy.
too much.
Yeah, and he like traps him in the little bubble.
Yeah, that guy just
And
does
turns
not come
into a
back at all. He just dies.
It's true. It's so
Grover
funny.
foolishly invests all his money into a cryptocurrency scam, losing it swiftly. He turns to bath salts to cope and dies of an overdose. Honestly, this feels like something Grover would do. Book Grover anyway.
I believe this.
And this is the new show Grover, so I guess that more close to the book than movie Grover. So,
Uh-huh.
Kai threatens Vinosator to death with a cotton candy lobster, but accidentally threatens himself to death as well.
Somehow
That
this
is,
makes sense.
it does. Kai is that kind of person.
Yeah. And I was gonna say something and then I forgot, so.
V is kind of the person to die of a cotton candy lobster scaring her.
Yeah.
And Kai is the person who would do that to someone. Gus Fring punches beer skeletons so hard that they fly around the entire world and hits Gus Fring from behind. They both die on impact.
That's...
Well, that's funny. Okay, Cole
They
and
just
Usopp.
collapse into a pile of bones.
It's so true. Cole and Usopp die in a glue trap. Usopp seems like
Bruh.
the kind of guy who would.
Yeah.
Sprig fatally stubs his toe. Godo eats live tracker jackers, mistakenly thinking they're regular bees.
We finally made it to the end of the blood
Hello,
bath.
Dusky Creeper. It's only 1 hour and 40 minutes in. This is actually one of the shorter bloodbaths we've had.
No.
Can you believe it?
Definitely a moment.
Miles Edgeworth travels to higher ground. Lego Ida, Toichiro, Steve, and Benoit Blanc hunt for other tributes.
The
What a crossover, honestly. I feel like Toichiro would recruit Steve after the trick he pulled in the last in the bloodbath with murdering everyone of the slash kills.
keep disconnecting. This is so stupid. Cause like
Is the microwave doing this?
no, cause it's the Discord tab thing. If you hover over it, it already has like these 4 little buttons on the bottom that have like join, turn on camera, mute, deafen, and disconnect. And I keep accidentally clicking disconnect because I click too fast.
Oh, balls.
This is not very penis happy or something.
Unfortunate. I just imagine Tsuchiro was like recruiting Steve after the slash kill massacre he did last
It's
last
true.
round.
He looked at this guy and was like, "Wow, he's so powerful."
I'm gonna add him to the ultimate 5.
True.
It becomes the ultimate 6.
Real. The kidney stone mother's trap kills.
Saf, did you
Jodo.
hear that they finally announced casting for the Minecraft movie and a release date and a trailer
Is this
just
real?
like a couple days ago? Yes.
No
Jack
way.
Black was cast as Steve. This is not a
Oh
joke.
my god. Holy moly. Holy moly.
They also cast Pedro Pascal, he was a pretty good actor. They cast, well, we knew about this for a while, but they cast Jason Momoa, who's also pretty good. Apparently, he is playing Gabriel from Minecraft Story Mode, who will be in the movie for who knows the fuck why, because I don't think Mojang even likes to acknowledge that Minecraft Story Mode exists anymore.
Oh, we have to tell Bug about this.
You mean Carax?
Yeah.
Oh, that is incredible. We really do. We really do.
Yeah.
Then again, the release date was 2022 before, and it just passed, and they didn't say anything, and they didn't release the movie at all. So
Bruh.
this movie is going through like some real production hell. But then again, FNAF pulled through decently enough, so there could be hope
Yeah.
yet.
There's still light at the end of the tunnel.
It's true. Flack shoots an arrow at Albert Einstein, but misses and kills Gwen Stacy instead. How? Albert
This is
Einstein.
definitely.
How does
moment.
Albert Einstein dodge and not Gwen Stacy? Like, are you
This
real?
this is misogyny actually.
Oh, true. Misogyny and transphobia? Unbelievable.
Har, 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 har.
Kevin says he'll be back on the mic soon. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Death tries to sleep through the entire day. Oh, the kidney stone mother trap kills Kieran Jodo. Nice, cool.
Nice.
Shinobu spears Sho in the abdomen, which like
Hades
I don't
does the yoinky spelunky too hard and violently explodes.
like. Normally, I wouldn't support someone stabbing a child, but I feel like women, aren't allowed to do anything these days, so might as well support it.
God forbid women do anything these days.
Hades does the yoinky spelunky too hard and violently explodes. Okay,
Truly.
sure. Scorpion ambushes Jerome and kills him. Genya receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Eagle forces the mycologist to kill Alan or Urokodaki, and they refuse to kill, so Eagle kills them instead. Okay.
It's crazy.
Alright, Dipper Pine sets an explosive off, killing Soldier TF2, Hector Salamanca, and Lufin. The irony of Hector dying to an explosion is not lost on me.
Har, 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 har. Truly. a moment.
Soldier 2 dying to an explosion is also kind of funny when you think about it.
It's true. It's real.
Also, Dipper would be smart enough to set up one. I just get the impression... Well, I don't get the impression. I know because I've seen the show. He would be smart enough to do that.
Real.
Tai Lung steals from Todd while he isn't looking, which I support because Todd is a neo-Nazi fuck. So Tai Lung should
Real.
morally and ethically steal from him. It's actually
It is
his obligation.
Remember, it is always moral to punch a Nazi.
It really is. Fake Pepino and Jonathan Joestar team up to burn Tombstone at the stake.
That's crazy.
Well, that's nice. I feel like the fire wouldn't even get through Team Tombstone's skin, right? Because that's his whole thing. Like, he just has
I don't
impenetrable
know.
skin. Oh, dude.
Yeah, sure.
But whatever. I guess Jonathan Joestar would probably find a way. Or
Yeah.
Fake Pepino would. Hot Pop
Yeah.
searches for firewood after killing Mars. He's trying to burn the whole business down. Light thinks about home.
true.
Kokushibo dies of a ball fart. Incredible. This is actually
balls have
spoilers
been
for the
farted.
demon. This is actually spoilers for the Demon Slayer manga. This is actually what happens to Kokushibo after his fight. It's canon, by the way.
This is real and true.
Yeah, sorry for spoiling it, Kevin, but that this is basically just what happens. He dies of ball fart. Waddle scares me off. Which is not true. I would not be scared of a
Would you
pig.
be afraid of Waddles?
No.
Hypothetically speaking, in the Hunger Games, and where everyone is trying to kill you.
If it was super intelligent Waddles voiced by Neil deGrasse Tyson, probably. But normal Waddles would probably just not know what the objective of the game is.
Fair enough.
Also, I quite like pigs. They're one of my favorite animals.
Yeah, that's why you sent that screenshot of, can you own a pet pig?
Perchance.
Perhaps.
Tenga Onagawa receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. There's like a 70-page document from the government of my province instructing you on how to take care of a pet pig if you want one. So, like,
That's amazing.
I feel like I need to do a bit of homework.
Government-mandated pig ownership.
It's not government mandated, but it is saying, if you own a pig, you have to do these things, or the pig will fucking die.
It's a list of instructions.
Yeah. Violet Evergarden intends to Amity Blight's wounds. I actually found out by looking that up that they actually can be quite good house pets, which is surprising to me. I thought that they would completely fucking suffer in houses compared to farms, but apparently no. Apparently they actually can adjust to house environments quite well, especially if they're the small ones, like the specially bred ones that are like supposed to be small.
Right.
Apparently they're very good at adjusting to those environments, and obviously you probably shouldn't own one if you're in an apartment. I feel like you're just going too far with that. But if you like own like a house with like a ranch or something, then that would be the ideal location for a pig to be in as a pet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Violet Evergarden tends to Amity Blight's. I think I read
just
that.
like speaking of like pigs and stuff, that just reminded me of like my old school back in like 2022. Cause I was in like the middle of fuck all nowhere, Australia, right? And there was this one gate like on the edge of our school called Pig's Gate that we always like walked past or hiked past, and like we had no idea why it was called that because we don't have any pigs on campus.
Oh,
But like it turns out that like when the school was first built they had pigs, but like now they don't, so
the pig school lore.
Oh, I have so many stories I could tell about my weird fucking boarding school.
Poe stabs Aaron Davis while his back is turned.
I don't know how to feel about this one.
I think I would say I prefer Poe as a character.
Right.
I'll take it. Rain whispers and Colin hunt for other tributes. Baljeet receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Jugger tends to This Is Wounds. King DDD ambushes Enmu and kills him. I just love how his PFP is still broken.
Same.
Josuke strangles Mabel after engaging in a fist fight. Luke defeats Sandy Cheeks in a fight but spares her life. Major Monogram silently snaps Open Eye's neck.
Wow.
A Loggle destroys Lord Shen with vulnerability and feelings. That is incredible. Oh
That
my
is
god.
good. That is so good.
It's so good. Nobody knows
Lord
Poison's
Shen
Hamlet's
would be the kind of
ring.
person who'd die.
Yeah, he really would. Nobody knows that the soothsayer was basically chewing him out in the same movie.
True.
She kind of
Destroyed by
ate that, I'm not gonna
vulnerability.
lie.
Real.
Okay, nobody knows Poison's Hamlet's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies.
Right.
I feel like that does make sense for nobody knows.
Yeah.
I mean, the mistaking it for his own and dying part is, the poisoning, not so much. I don't think nobody knows is that malicious.
He probably just like sneezed into it or something.
He just was carrying like several deadly pathogens. I like the implication that by consuming it again, the deadly pathogens then started killing him despite already being in him.
Real.
It's
No,
like they were
maybe
sparing
it's
him the
like,
first time, and then when they realized they were back in his body, they were like, okay, what the fuck? We spared you the first
No,
time, but
maybe-
this is just stupid. We're actually killing you now.
No, maybe it's like streptococcus, because streptococcus can like live on your skin, but once it gets into your throat, it causes strep throat and stuff.
That makes sense. Yeah, it could be something like that.
Mayhaps.
Inosuke receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, which, God knows he'd probably need them. Although, then again, he's resistant to basically everything by virtue of having grown up on the mountain and being naturally tough, which is still really funny.
Real.
And I'm finally back on the fucking mic.
Hello, Kevin.
As soon as you said that, your mic cut off right at the end.
Of fucking course
Incredible.
it did. Yeah. Sorry about that. I
I'm
had to
sure
go to
it's
the
fine.
bathroom so bad, and that's all you need to know. But I
Oh,
kept up
okay.
with the stream as best I could.
That's
That's
fine.
crazy.
Adder injures himself. Dr. Coomer travels to higher ground. This is true dedication to the event. It really is.
It's true, it's real.
Marie Schrader and Mr. Krabs split up to search for resources. Noam Chomsky forces Camila to kill Medic or Rose. She decides to kill Rose. I don't
Damn.
think Camila. I think Camila would have just killed Noam Chomsky. In my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
fucking
believe
Actually,
so.
Medic would be a reasonable kill because Medic's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, all the TF2
Yeah.
characters are inherently like got a sick head to them, so it's not. a
Yeah,
loss.
probably. Hontengu
True.
falls
Oh,
into a
God.
frozen lake and drowns. Mob convinces Jack Welker to not kill him, only to kill him instead. Mob would never kill
Sweet.
someone, but if he was to kill someone, it being a Nazi is ideal.
True. Real. He'd like find out he was a Nazi or something and just be like, oh,
What the fuck?
I'll make a slight
Oh. exception
this time, Mob says. Blue Beetle forces Gus Porter to kill Hawk or SpongeBob SquarePants. He decides to kill SpongeBob SquarePants. I think Toon Force would protect SpongeBob, but regardless, what the fuck just
I can-
happened?
And I
Bruh.
can buy Kajida forcing Gus to do that, but Jaime himself would not let that shit happen, even inside the suit. Like what? Damn. Like, what the
Maybe
fuck,
he was
Kaji?
forced to force Gus? Perchance.
That's got to be the inference to make.
There's
here.
like a chain of command of people forcing other people to force other people
Exactly.
to kill people.
Exactly.
Four
It's an a-
squared.
It's an alien weapon forcing a kid from El Paso, forcing another kid from the Boiling Isles, whether to kill either Sponge and whatever Hawk's deal is.
Okay, that's one thing I want to address. Okay, one more thing that has to be addressed here. Why would Gus not kill Hawk? The guy who's part of, like, the war criminal military? Like, A has told me he's, like, the best member of the Black Hole Army, but he still would at least be tacitly complicit in what the Black Hole Army does, right? Like,
True.
you have more of a case to kill this guy than SpongeBob, at the very least.
Maybe he thought he wouldn't be powerful enough to kill Hawk.
But SpongeBob is one of the most broken characters in fiction because of Toon Force. I think Hawk is the better bet.
Fair enough. But, like, SpongeBob wouldn't really fight back, would he?
He wouldn't fight back, but he also wouldn't die. It would be, like, impossible to kill him. Like, I think
Maybe, like-
SpongeBob would just walk it right off. He'd just,
Maybe,
like,
SpongeBob would,
regenerate
like,
his own
fake
body.
His death.
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
fake his death so that Gus could get away.
Gus would just, like, eviscerate him, and then he would just regenerate off-screen and be like, ah, well, back to the Krusty Krab I go. Can't miss out on work today.
True.
Tuesdays, am I right, kids? Something of the sort.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, but SpongeBob has some crazy feats. Like, I watched the death battle between him and Aquaman, and it was so one-sided, it was so funny. It was incredible.
Oh my God.
SpongeBob has the fastest speed feat they've ever had on that show, and it's like unraveling the universe in like 5 seconds.
Right.
So that's fun.
That's nuts.
Principal Bump severely slices Scout TF2 with a sword. That's also lovely. Dr. Man suddenly and inexplicably turns into a tombstone. Gramora's trap kills Greg Anchuar.
Hunter sets an explosive off, killing Larry.
I was about to ask if you could read some of them, because I'm now eating.
Understandable.
Oh yeah, we could read some.
Yes, I need to delegate my work.
Okay. So yeah, Hunter sets
This
off
is
an
the
explosive
capitalism
killing
core.
Larry
True.
Butts. Mr. Stubbins thinks about home.
I don't think we have to read the non-deaths. Unless they're
Oh
funny.
yeah, sorry. Yorichi Sugikuni, is that it? I'll just go
I
Yorichi.
would have just skipped his last name.
Yorichi dies in a glue trap.
I don't know how.
Okay. That's not. I don't think that's how that works. Emperor Bellos travels to higher ground.
I wish
mean, that's
Emperor Bellos died in a glue trap.
I mean, that's basically in
I
character.
too.
So
I as well. Yorichi dying in the glue trap just makes no sense, given his feats. I mean, he has
Yeah.
really 2 feats, but they're both really good. Jiminy
Jiminy
brutally murders
brutally-
Musashi. What the fuck?
He's just some middle
Damn.
schooler. Come on.
Saf.
Ava killed him and ate the body.
This was one of the tests. Dick Gumshoe's the nicest guy
It's
alive. If he
true.
was a meaner person, I could see Avos doing it. But not to Dick
Avos would
Gumshoe.
literally never.
True.
Hachura posting?
Holy shit.
Holy shit! Hachura shoots a poisonous blow dart into Yashira's neck, slowly killing him.
Is it like a wisteria poison blow dart?
Who knows?
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Growler Bear collects fruit from a tree, which seems a bit
Pretty
like
farts
cannibalism
on
from a
Hank Schrader's
plant,
balls too hard.
but okay. Truly. This is
Truly
the
a
peak.
moment.
This is the peak of Hunger Games Simulator. This is why this is the final episode of the first season or whatever.
Season. You're doing seasons.
Yeah, this is just this is now an
I'm just
actual TV show.
it took me
Yeah,
like a
sure.
solid several seconds, but I'm now processing the absurdity of Hootie farts on Hank Schrader's balls too hard. What
Yeah,
did
that's
he even
canon.
fart with? The fucking house?
The entire house just farts and it explodes.
Air conditioning
where is
system.
Hootie's ass?
You know what? No, don't answer that, internet. Don't answer that. I know you try to come up with an answer, internet. I don't need to see it.
The house just farts itself and just blows. It just blows up in one. It just blows up in one move. And Hank was inside, so he just dies. It's just a nuclear explosion.
I believe that. Yeah, sure.
Kaigaku tries to spearfish with a trident. Other stuff happens. Kirby begs for Peppino to kill him. He refuses, keeping Kirby alive. I don't think it's possible to kill Kirby, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, his stomach is literally a void of endless space. So.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Miss Pauling begs for Tamayo to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Miss Pauling. Which, I mean, being in this game, I feel like would inherently make you want to do that.
Yeah, she'd probably have a casual delivery about it, like, you know what, just kill me. I can't
Probably,
yeah.
anymore.
She would.
She is the most likely TF2 character to do that as well.
True.
Nami stalks Sniper. Okay, Walter White collects fruit from a tree. Andy dies of dysentery. Heisenberg chucks water at Clone Andy and waits for it to oil, causing Clone Andy to immediately phase through the ground and into the void. Well, that's one science test. That's a science experiment, all right.
That's crazy. That's nuts. That's bonkers. That's absolutely bananas. Oh!
Contra searches for water oak. Lady Olivia.
Oh,
Lady Olivia. What the fuck?
What? No, come on, not
Lady
Anne,
Olivia
not
commits a
Squidward.
massacre, killing Rio Morales, John Egbert, Anne Boonchoy, Old Man McGucket, Ballister Boldheart, Squidward Tentacles, and Spade Slick and Lash. How
Wow.
do you kill John Egbert? Doesn't he have like a fucking retcon gun that just like reverses his own death or something weird like that? I don't know. I don't know Homestuck.
Some Homestuck logic.
But yeah, John Egbert should realistically be able to beat that. To beat that. Spade Slick also probably pretty powerful. I don't know about most of these characters. Well, actually, Anne has Calamity mode, so I guess she would
And
easily
it's just so
scale
out of
over.
character
But
for Olivia to kill her. Just
Olivia
Yeah.
being on the edge of like a complete breakdown kind of makes sense when you look at the GIF, though. She just goes into
know
like a
what?
mad,
You know what?
bloodlusted
Maybe.
state.
and Anne's
Hunger
reaction
Games
in
did
the
this
other
to her.
GIF is perfect too.
Yeah, it really is.
True.
And Spade Slick looks like he's trying to desperately run away or ward her off with like a fucking umbrella or whatever that is.
It's real.
Power accidentally recites a speech that instantly kills you. She
This
would.
is in character. This is in character.
Ella, Hatsune Miku, Peter B. Parker, Sakurai, and Giyu hunt for other tributes. I love
Definitely
this.
a lineup.
This is such a good lineup of characters. Like,
I wanna
imagine
see
having
Peter
an
B. Parker
investigation
annoy the
team with these
shit
people
out
on
of
it.
everyone.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
I'm now reminded of my favorite Hatsune Miku GIF.
Foo
Which
Fighter
one?
stabs Emmy while her back is turned. Why?
I have no clue. I don't know enough about these characters.
I think Foo Fighters is like a sentient mold colony, according to Lobato.
Pff.
Okay.
But like, why would she stab her?
Dude, I have no idea. Tad Beneke, Ida Clawford, and the CEO of Mattel track down and kill Magnificus.
Yo,
crazy.
murder in
God
the
knows
old people
why.
community?
True.
Old people.
I don't
It's
think
the
Ida
nursing
is
home.
older than 40. I don't think Ida is older than 40. I just think she happens to have very gray hair.
Right. It's the
I could
stress.
see that. Yeah, the stress. Of
I'm
the
pretty
curse
sure Ted
probably makes
Beneke is
her-
only like in his 50s too.
There's one of my favorite shows I'm watching right now. King Oger has this character who's a butler, but he's not actually like. He looks like he has hairs and wrinkles on his skin, but in actuality, he's like 25, and that's just makeup he wears because the
Oh my
person he works
God.
with orders him to look like a butler. So it's probably some same shit with Ida, or like just gray dye.
That's so funny. Holy shit.
King Oger is so fucking
Also,
good.
CEO of Mattel. How old is Will
Yeah, what a
Ferrell?
weird.
Hold on, let me Google this.
Yeah,
It makes
How-
sense to assume that they're the same age, right? His name
Born 1965.
His name is John William Farrell. Okay. 56 years. So they're not... None of them are that old, to be
Okay.
honest.
Huh.
Huh.
Seuss Fishes, Dr. Ciantrius hunts for other tributes. I had to stop myself from saying Dr. Alexia again. I've
Again.
conditioned myself. Von Bolt picks flowers. Adoma tries to write the name of, what is,
Tomei.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second. Doma tries to write the name of
Tomei.
Tomei in the Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes the name of Ted Lasso instead.
Okay, well, at
Which
least
is
they
a-
start with the same letter.
That is true, that is true.
Yeah, at least now there's some kind of like it's still shit, but it's like all right. You got
Unfortunate
a letter.
Unfortunate that Ted Lasso died, because I'm pretty sure he's a cool dude. But like, at least Tomei is alive. I don't know.
Damn.
Speaking of Ted Lasso, that's who the director of Blue Beetle wants to play. Like, because with Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes is the third one, so the second guy before him was Ted Cord, and Ted Lasso's actor, Jason Sudeikis, is the one that the Blue Beetle director wants to play him. So if you look at Blue Beetle back there, and then it's like, oh, that's the guy that came before him. All right.
Oh
That's-
my god.
That would be cool. Ares tries
Kinda
to write the name of
Perfect.
the Collector in the Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes his own name instead.
That's
that
very
just
how?
feels so right.
How? It's 4 fucking letters. It is 4 fucking letters.
I just love that. There's literally only one letter in common between them. Well, actually, no, two. I'm stupid. I can't read. Okay.
And E. That's crazy.
You know what? It
This is
happens.
so
You
funny.
Can't read. I speak typo. It happens.
To be fair, Ares does seem like the kind of person who would do this.
I believe it.
I can buy him.
Saul
getting
Goodman
tricked.
defeats Inari in a fight, but spares her life, which is
I don't
nice, I
think this
guess.
would
But
happen.
why? But why would he even do that in the first place? What is the fight
He
over?
like saw this child and was like, yeah, it's time to punt.
Yeah, surprisingly, despite being in the Breaking Bad universe, Saul Goodman is not the violent type.
Not
So it just
particularly.
doesn't
He's
make
more
sense.
of a sleaze. He's more of a sleaze bag.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He would just
I
like
don't think like
sue Inari's family in court and just like steal a bunch of money in a settlement. That's what would happen.
I believe that would happen. Yeah.
No, wait, it
I
doesn't
can't
specify.
believe-
It doesn't specify what type of fight it is. It's Saul Goodman defeats Inari in a
Maybe-
legal fight.
Oh! He defeated her in the marketplace of ideas or something.
True. Ciantrius was like money laundering or something, and Saul proved it in court. And then they won the legal battle or whatever.
It's real, it's true.
Jessica is launched
Correct.
into space by a volcano. Eventually, Jessica stops thinking.
Wow.
Which, yeah, we've established that this would happen, most likely, to anyone.
Yeah. I believe it.
Marcy thinks about home. Gustavo and Brick set Penny Parker on fire with a Molotov. Okay.
Oh
Fucking
my
why?
god.
Dude, I don't know what Gustavo and Brick... What sick thoughts go through Gustavo and Brick's brain.
Crazy cheese driven thoughts.
True. No, his brain is literally just a cheese block.
Oh my god.
Bill Cipher
It's the
sets an
cheese
explosive off,
molds.
killing
It's the molds and
Jotaro,
the cheese.
Nico Robin, Sensei, and Steve. Which sucks, because Steve is
But
dead.
also Bill Cipher would do this.
Yeah, he would. Totally. Okay, Cassian, Andor, Frankie, Spider-Man, Noir, and Hearts Boxcars form a suicide pact, killing themselves.
Fucking hell.
I can believe Noir would do that.
Wow.
I
Wow.
guess, but Cassian, I don't know.
He must have.
That's
He
just
would have gone out the most dramatic way possible, though.
It's true.
true. Yeah.
I also like how Noir and Hearts Boxcars look very similar in design.
I mean, I guess that's
Real.
kind of what happened at the end of Rogue One. If you think about like him accepting his fate. I mean, it's not really his own doing though. Like the.
He
like
wouldn't
the-
have died. I don't think he would have. He would have had himself die if there wasn't literally a planet-destroying beam hurtling toward him that he couldn't escape.
Damn.
I mean, at that point, I don't really know what you can do. Like, there's no choosing to live or die at that point. There is a planet-destroying beam hurtling at your location, and you do not have time to escape.
Real.
Trinity fishes. I love the simplicity of this message.
No. She wouldn't fish like a normal person. She'd like dive headfirst into the water and like snap them up with her teeth like a bear.
It makes sense to me. Yep. Kanai defeats Kanao in a fight but spares her life. I feel like he would just train her.
Yeah, he would.
Luffy and Leshi threaten the double suicide. It fails and they die. Luffy? The most optimistic character alive?
I haven't even watched One Piece, and I know that's some bullshit.
He's
The
literally
way it cut
the
off was so funny because you said bullshit.
Oh,
You're
even better.
being censored.
Perfect.
1984. Sanji trauma dumps to
1984.
Mr. X and dies of embarrassment. Mr. X dies to secondhand horror.
This
I feel
is the funnier kind of double suicide.
I think Sanji would do this. Again, I only know OPLA and not the anime or manga, but holy shit, it feels in character.
Right.
Phineas engages in a lethal Twitter argument. Is
I
that in
know what
character?
we're gonna do today.
That sounds out of character for him, but I mean, if there's a way for him to go on, I guess that sounds like something he would do, like the whole carpe diem, fuck it, we ball mindset.
Ford Pine
Real.
sets an explosive off, killing Percy Jackson and Heavy TF2. You have to have a very powerful explosive for that, I would think.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that he would absolutely need.
Also, that
something.
is a shame. Okay.
Truly.
Luz no Seda tries to write the name of Fern in the Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that she accidentally writes the name of Denji instead.
That
What
is
year
very
is that?
silly.
Luz
One
is
of
a
the better
professional
ones.
fan fiction author. I do not believe she would mess up anything. I think this is slander of the highest order. Also, why would you
Truly.
try to kill Fern?
I don't fucking
I
know.
feel like
don't
they'd
know
be
this character.
friends.
Yeah, they really would.
They'd literally be besties. I can't believe this. Maybe
I
she was
also-
like fed lies about Fern.
Perchance.
Perhaps.
But even that amount of lies probably wouldn't lead to her attempting a murder. Anyway, I mean, think of how bad Bellows had to be for her to go to the extent of killing him.
You're so right.
Okay. Yeah, Fern and but then Denji dies, which is unfortunate.
Sage.
Gyome tries to write the name of King Clawthorn in the Death Note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes the name of Tommy Kulada instead. That is not
Well,
even
the last
remotely...
names,
I guess,
they start
Kind
with
of,
C, and they're both kind of long, and there's 2 words. Yeah, it's a real stretch.
there's a fair amount of words in letters in common between those last names, I will say.
Sure.
It's not the worst you could do. Daki sinks into the ground and suffocates, which... Is that even gonna happen to a demon? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. They can
Well,
have
it's
all kinds of
inexplicable.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, right, inexplicable, right. Nimona sets
This
an
next
explosive
one's in
off,
character.
killing the G-Man, which...
I think she
Cool.
would.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd be okay with.
I think that's accurate. Okay, BBQ girl repeatedly stabs Maya Fey to death with sighs. Oh god, now who will all of
Lot
the
of
Ace Attorney murders be
sighs.
blamed on
This
again?
Wow. Wow.
Who's gonna be pinned for all of the murders now?
True. Also, if my mic volume changes a lot, it's because I'm rocking back and forth in my chair. I can't
Oh,
sit
that's
still.
fine. I've probably done that multiple times already.
Har, 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 har.
SCP-939 accidentally recites the speech that instantly kills you. How?
That's crazy.
Side note, I'm sorry. Every time you say har har har, I just think of Freddy Fazbear. I
Hor-
gotta,
That's what I was thinking of. Hor, hor, hor.
Engineer Gaming,
Wait,
Jodio
wait,
Joestar.
I know they ruined it, but
Dipper Pines is consumed by the sun.
it's night
What?
1. It's at night. This is
Wait,
at
you're
night.
right. That makes no sense.
I had to
I
sit
actually
in
should've-
silence
I
for a
actually
second to
should've-
contemplate that.
I actually should have set those events to only happen during day and night.
Maybe.
There's another one for the moon. I just accidentally spilled a ton of water over myself, so that's nice.
Are you feeling hydrated? Are you feeling moist?
Oh yes, my pants are feeling very hydrated right now, Seth.
That's brilliant. That's wonderful. That's great. That's excellent.
Don't worry, I can ignore it. It's literally just water.
Little dry.
Okay. This is the benefit of never drinking anything besides water. Medic TF2 passes out from exhaustion. Sniper TF2 cooks his food before putting his fire out.
Bill Cipher would never.
Bill Cipher destroys Leopold with Loggle with vulnerability and feelings. Well, he would, but it would be Loggle's own vulnerability and feelings.
Right.
You just need one extra
That
word
makes
in there.
Yeah.
Or 2 extra words, I guess. Otherwise, it could be a bit confusing. Inari, Walter White, and Major Monogram cheerfully sing songs together. I'm sorry,
Inari
imagining
would teach
Bryan
Walter
Cranston.
White how to make meth.
I'm imagining Bryan Cranston trying to sing a song is just so funny.
Oh my god.
Okay, Ana Guerra fatally ratios Sandy Cheeks on Twitter. Avos
That's
lets
crazy.
Jane into his shelter.
I don't think he would.
Probably not.
Nah, he
Shinobu
hate-
addresses the game makers and begins monologuing, and she gets missiled, but King also dies because he's caught in the explosion.
No.
Why? You took out 2 great
No.
characters. A blue beetle falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
Oh, come on.
I don't really think that
damn
makes
it.
sense given the feats you're
doesn't.
claiming he has.
It doesn't. The Blue Beetle suit can survive fucking space. A frozen lake is nothing for Jaime. He's
would've
literally
been
survived a hurricane.
It would have been so funny if we got the launching into space event for Jaime. And
Yeah, for real. At least then it's like, okay, you're getting launched into space, so some damage could be expected, but like,
Rarbera, the ultimate face puncher, severely slices Lego Ito with a sword. I'm just imagining her head just kind of pops right off.
Oh my god. I can like feel that in my hands. You're so right.
Sasha and Light tell stories about themselves to each other. I don't know if Light would ever have a positive interaction with a female, but anyone
Why
who he
just sound like
perceives
an
as a...
incel?
I don't know why I did that. I think Light temporarily hijacked my brain or something.
And said the word female instead of woman.
I have no fucking idea why I said it like that.
As a
Don't
side
even-
note, the Sasha
Don't even ask me,
the
I don't
Sasha
know.
gifs on the Discord and on the YouTube. I know why I'm saying the YouTube, but the
The
Sasha
YouTube.
gif on both platforms like perfectly synced up right now, and I think it looks really satisfying.
Oh my, that's incredible. But yeah, I don't think
That's
Light would
crazy.
ever have a positive interaction with, well, now I understand why I said the female, because he would probably use that term. It would be
Yeah,
from
I
his
believe
perspective, a female, but obviously from everyone else's perspective, a girl or a woman. But he would never have a positive interaction with any of them.
Yeah,
And Sasha would
I
also
believe
fucking
this.
despise him for very good reasons. Like, she
Fair
obviously is someone who takes 0 shits, so...
Real.
Drake fatally ratios Zeus on Twitter, which is incredible.
Oh, good riddance.
Yeah, good riddance. Ciaris forcefully unravels Jodio Joestar out of existence, which is probably a
He
good
could
thing.
never.
He's apparently a bad person.
I don't think Cyrus has enough control over the universe to do that.
Probably
I
not,
think he's
but
got
I'm
enough-
glad.
I think I've got.
The Collector chucks salt at Nami and waits for it to rain, causing Nami to immediately dissolve. The Collector probably would do that without any idea of how it could hurt someone.
Yeah, I believe that. They already do that in canon, so.
Tai Lung is consumed by the moon. That is a
Hey!
really hard mental image, but okay.
Truly.
Columbo addresses the game makers and begins monologuing, and then they kill him with a missile. Mr. Game Maker, one more thing. Gets shot by a missile.
Explodes.
Peter B. Parker frightens Marie Schrader to death with a cotton candy lobster, but accidentally frightens himself to death as well. That would happen.
This would so happen. Jesus Christ, are you good?
Oh, I'm good. Okay, give me a second.
Damn. Yeah, take a sec, man.
You guys read.
Okay.
Peter B. Okay, we already read that one. Inosuke Hashibira, Josuke Higashikata 2, and Adder discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. There we go.
It's one hell of
Ivy somehow convinces Miles.
What?
I suppose, like,
This was
snuggling isn't, like, inherently bad.
This is just such a strange pairing.
I feel like
This whole
Miles...
thing is
I feel
fucking
like
weird.
Miles Edgeworth needs someone to cuddle him. He has so much trauma.
I believe that.
Anyway, I just downed a chip wrong, so don't mind me.
Oh, I hate that shit. Like when you bite a chip, but it like pokes the roof of your mouth. I hate shit like that. Ugh.
Now, Saf, this is Canadian for crisp, if in case you didn't know.
I know what a fucking chip is.
I was just making sure. I thought
No,
you went by
it's
British
not like
rules.
the British, okay? Here's the thing. So in America, the chips that are made of potatoes that you get at McDonald's, those are called fries. But in Britain, they're called chips, and the packaged ones are called crisps. And in America, the packaged ones are called chips. But in Australia, both the fried ones and the packaged ones are both called chips.
They're all chips.
It's all chips.
Australia. Steve and Hachiro hold hands. This is incredible.
This is
All right then.
the mental image of like Hachiro holding onto this like cube hand.
Honestly, Hachiro would.
Yeah. I
Kaigaku
believe it.
accidentally likes a Matt Walsh tweet and drowns in tweets about child labor. Actually, Saf, draw that. Draw Steve and Hachiro hand holding.
Oh sure. I've got a lot on my list now. I have not been drawing for the past week.
Nimona turns Bulgarian.
That's crazy. Turning
She's
Bulgarian
unstoppable
is a
now.
non-fatal event.
I don't know why, but the sounds in the background on your mic, it just sounded like you said that's crazy and fucking passed out and thudded on the computer desk.
The sheer energy of Nimona turning Bulgarian. It just ruined him.
I'm dead. I'm dying.
Hootie falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
How does he you know what? Fuck it.
I mean, he still has a mouth, right?
He can
Yeah.
fart on people's balls. There's nothing he can't do.
I'm just imagining the house just falls onto, like, a lake, and he just gets stuck under there. Actually, he can go inside the house, so that wouldn't make much sense either. I guess if the
Maybe
house itself was
collapses.
submerged.
Yeah.
Even then, I feel like Hootie could just stretch himself all the way up to the surface.
It would be like one of those scopes on submarines.
True. Someone else read this, I'm eating.
Okay. Albert Einstein catches Genya off guard and kills him.
Alright,
physics?
thanks.
He just shouts equations
Wait,
at him.
physics.
Physics breathing.
Physics.
First form equals MC squared.
Indeed. Ida stays awake all night. In character.
Yeah.
Bulge
she
eat
would.
spontaneously combusts.
That's
What?
crazy.
I just processed that. Wait.
I don't really know how you can process that. That is just what? Hot
It's
Pop shoots
just
lightning
so
out of his
beyond
eyes and
human
tells Hatsune
comprehension.
Miku to kill herself now. It doesn't work causing Hot Pop to self-destruct out of shame. I don't think Hot
You
Pop
should
would
Exactly.
ever...
kill yourself now. No. Say
I don't
what?
I don't think Hot Pop would ever tell someone to kill themselves unless it was like a
Absolutely
really
not.
terrible person. But if he did, this
Exactly.
would happen.
It's so true.
Principal Bump and Mob run into each other and decide to truce for the night.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, probably. A Ford
Hold on,
severely
drawing-
injures...
I'm drawing Minecraft Steve and Hachiro holding hands, but my pen's out of battery, so
Incredible.
this is censorship.
Oh my god.
This is 1984.
I can't believe they would do this to you, Saf. Ford Pine severely injures Niels Bohr and leaves him to die. The scientist infighting. I feel like Niels Bohr might have already been dead by the time Ford was born, but I'll have to double check that.
Gorsh.
Hold on.
Urokodaki replaces Heisenberg's organs with bees.
I feel like he would do that.
What?
Actually, not particularly, but if he was pissed enough at
Not with
someone, I could
bees.
believe it. Not with bees. He died in 1962. So actually not much earlier than Oppenheimer, actually, so there's a chance they could have met.
There's a
I
chance.
just thought he was older because of the black and white picture.
It's true. Did you know that color wasn't invented until...
That was one of the best inventions of the world.
Truly. They allowed us to see rainbows and become gay.
Oh my god, so that's how gay people started popping up. That explains everything. The Daily
It's
Wire's
true.
just gonna start spewing this shit now. They're gonna
The Daily
plagiarize
Wire
our
is going
theory.
to broadcast entirely in black and white from now on.
It's so true. Mr. Stick
They-
Waddles and Ted Beneke cheerfully sing songs together.
No, the Daily Wire wouldn't broadcast in grayscale. They'd broadcast in like that two-tone sort of like filter because they would never have a spectrum.
True.
Everything would always be black or white.
Actually, it would just be white. They wouldn't want any black people.
Nah. From now on, every time like they publish something, it's just a blank white screen.
It's true. It's just like Dennis Prager doing a voiceover. I guess Dennis Prager works for a different company, but it's just like Ben Shapiro doing a voiceover. And it's just like a white screen. Von Bolt kills
Let's say-
Benoit Blanc for his supplies. Why?
Why? No. Elle
Let's
fatally
say,
stubs his
hypothetically,
toe.
there was color. Let's say, hypothetically, there was anything going on in this image.
Let's say hypothetically that this white screen was black. This would be critical race theory, and it would be
Elle fatally stubs his toe. Rain convinces Kanao to snuggle with them. Which I very much think would be platonic. In fact, that's just what I'm assuming out of all snuggles moving forward. Pyro realizes too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Luke Castellan is really upset that his parking spot was stolen by Pyro TF2. Gustavo and Brick destroys Tanjiro's supplies while he is asleep.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. Gustavo's kind of just been a menace this whole time.
Kindle shoots lightning out of her eyes and tells Fern to kill herself. No! It doesn't work, causing Kindle to self-destruct out of shame.
That does feel like it would happen if you tried to tell
Noah
Fern to
Sweet
kill
makes
himself.
a fatal spelling error in an argument with Kirby. This sounds like your Twitter days.
True. Oh god.
Hamlet declares that we will beat and torture Kingpin to death. Kingpin is killed.
fucking hell.
I'm just imagining it being like a
replaces
play.
Marcy Wu's organs with bees.
Kanaya, why? He would never do that.
Kanaya would never.
Oh my god. Mr. Boonchoy attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Oh god.
The entire
Oh,
concept
God.
of pataphysics stabs Alan while his back is turned. So if fiction itself said, fuck this dude in particular, no Michael Cera in the Barbie movie.
I like the implication that he had to have his back turned for this to work. Like, Alan would have just beat everyone if he was facing forward.
Alan just turned his back on the concept of fiction.
Engineer Gaming, Jonathan Joestar. Oh my god.
Poe is consumed by the sun at night.
I like the idea of Lilith, Noam
Okay.
Chomsky, and Guillaume just singing songs together for some reason.
Yeah, I
I
believe
mean, Poe.
that.
I mean, Poe technically allowed himself to be consumed by a sun if you count the Wuxi finger hold.
That's true, I
Real.
guess.
True.
Eagle does the monologue thing and gets killed. Andrea convinces Trinity to snuggle with her.
Trinity would.
I mean,
Okay.
I guess you
kill her
could, but
in
she
her
would.
sleep, probably
Yeah, probably.
for like entertainment.
And then she would also
No
like
reason.
spew a bunch of racial slurs, I imagine.
No. When Andrea wakes up, like in the middle of the night or something, Trinity is like rehearsing her slur routine for the morning.
Just imagine. I just imagine like going on a
She's
date
in
with
the 12th
someone and
century.
you wake up and you hear that and you're just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Why did I go out with this person? It's like the reddest possible flag.
No. Red flag. Trinity would be mad if you mentioned that she had red flags in front of her because red flags are communism, and she would never be communist.
True. Violet Evergarden fends CEO of Mattel, Tamayo, and Arataka Reagan away from his fire. I don't know why it's his. I feel like Violet's a girl, but whatever. Tamayo is impressive.
How I look with he/him pronouns in my bio.
True. The CEO of Mattel, I'm imagining he sends all of Mattel's resources after this one person, and Reagan is just there.
It's real.
He's just hiding there. Hawk
Correct.
cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Fake Pepino
Bruh.
fends BBQ Girl, Mr. Krabs, and Death away from his fire. Sakurai and Sally Jackson fights Mrs. Boonchoy and Scorpion. Sakurai and Sally Jackson survive.
So it's a side enemy and a mother versus a mother and a side villain.
True.
I'm just
And
trying
it's
to
also
look, I don't know
perfectly
much,
mirrored, too.
It's
I don't
true.
know much about the fucking Yusuke
It's a very
Sakurai
aesthetic murder.
dude. I don't know much about this
Aesthetic
Yusuke dude, but
murder.
how the hell could he kill Scorpion? Like, maybe with a gun, I guess, but Scorpion has like fucking cybernetic enhancements and shit to combat
Sakurai has
spider
psychic
people.
powers, though. I feel like he could do it with those.
He
He basically has a barrier.
He like
and he
makes
can-
curses and shit.
Yeah, more or less.
At least in other media, that Scorpion, who I think is Mac Gargan, is like a serial killer or like the kind of guy you get for like cartel murders and shit. So I was just wondering like, oh, how the hell could he? Did you hit your desk again?
Right. No, I dropped
Toichiro
my pen.
accidentally opens up a portal to hell, but manages to escape and sacrifices Mon Mothma instead to satisfy Satan's
I
wishes.
feel like he'd do that.
Okay,
He really
Mon
would.
Mothma did not deserve that shit. Come on.
No, probably not. Zeus Ramirez
She
falls
wouldn't
into a pit
deserve
and
it,
dies.
but Toichiro would do it anyway.
Exactly. Toichiro's not exactly a
accident-
good person.
No, he bullies like middle schoolers.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's his entire
Zeus
plot.
falls
Like
into
he
a
shows
pit
up
and
in
dies.
the show.
What the fuck? Zeus, no!
No.
Dudes, I'm
It's
gonna
okay,
fall.
it was the bottomless
Dudes, I'm stuck
pit.
in the pit. I'm stuck in the pit. Toady accidentally thinks too hard and wipes his brain. Why?
Somehow that makes sense.
I guess, yeah. Grimora farts on Gus's balls too hard? Okay.
Grimora's lucky that's like the older Gus because oh god.
I feel like we need to move past
Oh.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's just.
I'm
let's
not
never speak of
addressing this
again.
at all. Okay, Tomei
No.
Kurata and the Kidney Stone Mother tell stories about themselves to each other. Doma, Peppino, Spaghetti, and Colin discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I like
I
the idea
feel
of
like Tomei
Tomei
would be
communicating
the-
with the Kidney Stone Mother. Just
Tommy
like,
would be the exact kind of person who'd like just sit down and have a chat with the kidney stone mother.
but she thinks it's an alien, right? That would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, if Tomei was an awful hospital, she would just be stoked about all the cool creatures.
Exactly. Like she
The
wouldn't even
Tism
care that
strikes.
it's like gross, I don't think.
True. This is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Dude, this has been fucking pathetic, this game. What the hell? I expect better from the
disappointing.
Eldritch Abomination or whatever the heck that's supposed to be.
It is
True.
lemon.
Clearly, this isn't all that. Saul Goodman, Amity
God
Blight,
damn
and
it.
King DDD sleeping shifts. Lose, wait, no!
Lose
Lose,
said
don't like...
accidentally likes a Matt Walsh tweet and drowns in tweets about child labor.
Yeah, strong emphasis on accidentally.
Yeah.
She would never.
Foo Fighters,
Lose
Camila,
would be
and
like-
Todd cheerfully sing songs together.
Luz would be like on the other side of Twitter to like Matt Walsh. Like she'd never get anything from Matt Walsh recommended to her.
Definitely
Probably.
not.
I don't even know if Luz would know that that Matt Walsh exists.
Real.
Which is something I wish I was able to do as well, and not know that Matt Walsh is a real person.
Alas.
The fact that he also stole Saf's name is completely ridiculous.
It's true. I can't believe it. I am the only real Matt.
Matt
There's-
plagiarized Saf's name. Sorry, Matt Walsh plagiarized his name.
It's true.
The Somerton Gambit. Rain whispers suddenly and inexplicably turns into a tombstone.
No.
That does seem like... I feel like that does happen.
Yeah.
It would.
Like, I wish it didn't, but it would.
Yeah, let's be real. Okay, Drake defeats Urokodaki in a fight, but spares his life. It occurs to me how similar Rain and Hichiro are.
You're right.
They just
They're
have
like-
the same energy to them.
Yeah, you're right, actually. You're so right. Now that I think about it.
Andrea diverts Principal Bump's attention and runs away. Light Yagami fishes. The idea of him just fishing. Do you think he just, like, kills the fish with the death note and they just, like, slowly get washed up to shore? He just writes down fish number 564.
No, because, like, if he wrote down the name of a species of fish, would that species of fish go extinct?
Could light destroy the ecosystem?
Who knows?
I
Could
have
he
no
collapse
clue.
the salmon industry?
That's actually a terrifying question. What the fuck? Wait,
I don't think he can kill anyone who isn't an individual.
But
So-
the names are given by people, not the animals. So
Yeah, so are people's names.
no, but like
Nice name, idiot.
But
Did your
but
mum give
animals
it to you?
don't. But animals don't give people their names. So
That's true.
I can't.
I just thought of the idea of just like some animal, like some fish having a death note in the fish world and just like killing other fish with it. The entire concept of pataphysics and fake Pepino track down and kill Gustavo and Brick. Gustavo and Brick was so much of a menace that not only was everything ever in all existence needed to kill him, they also had to bring an extra fake Pepino just in case.
It's
Side
true,
note,
it's real.
Side note, I now want a Shark Tale sequel that parodies Kingpin with a character called Wilson Fish. Call him Kingpin.
No wait. I
And
think
actually
what happened
hire
is
Vincent
fake
D'Onofrio
Pepino-
to play him.
I think what happened is fake Pepino got the entire concept of pataphysics to come with him to kill Gustavo and Brick.
Yeah, it was necessary.
It was necessary.
Lilith Clawford bashes King DDD's head against the rock several times. God knows
That's
why,
crazy.
but if Lilith does something, I support her automatically.
Okay, then.
Besides the child endangerment, that wasn't cool. Avos overhears Amity Blight and Ted Beneke talking in the distance. I don't know what Ted Beneke has to talk to Amity about. Maybe just vents about his financial troubles or something. I don't know.
I don't think Amity would understand.
She would understand, she just wouldn't care. She'd probably just leave
Fair
midway
enough.
through, and then Ted would be talking to a wall.
No,
Grimoire
she like
explores
makes
the
an
arena.
abomination or something to like sit with him.
True. The abomination is just his therapist.
Abomination goo couch.
Walter White bashes Flack's head against a rock several times. I mean, it's not like
Love
he'll
that.
get brain damage when he doesn't have a brain to begin with, but like, at the same time, how do you do that?
Hard hat.
True. Does Walter
hard
White
hat
just take the
protects
hard
him.
hat and just whack him over the head with his own hard hat? That
What
would
if
be
the hard hat is the
interesting.
rock?
True, it could be carved out from a rock. I wouldn't doubt that.
Mayhaps.
Ivy, Sundew, Steve, and Foo Fighters get into a fight. Steve triumphantly kills them both. I think Steve might have the highest kill count of anyone in this game.
You know what? I'm rooting
Yeah, I
for him
believe
now
that.
to win this.
Yeah.
That's a fair pick. That's a fair pick.
Fair enough. Because, like, even if he kills a bunch of people, it's Steve. What is he gonna do?
He just thinks everyone can respawn.
Yeah, true.
Hatsune Miku shoots an arrow into Doma's head. Engineer Gaming Kanaya. Tanjiro runs away from Jonathan Joestar. Polnareff forcefully unravels Belos out of existence. Thank you, Polnareff. You are amazing.
You.
Okay, Hunter forcefully unravels the Collector out of existence. Not as good, but if it was out of self-defense, I'd get it.
Yeah,
Sally Jackson
understandable.
farts on Albert Einstein. Also, it's ironic that the Collector is the one having this done to them instead of them doing it to someone else.
True. It's a little
Sally Jackson
inconsistent.
farts on Albert Einstein's balls too hard.
Oh my
Okay. Whatever. I'll just brush past this.
Okay.
Nimona receives medical supplies. The kidney stone mother attempts to climb a tree but falls on Sakurai, killing them both.
This is like such a. I saw like the spikes like
How would-
spiking through Sakurai as she falls.
I guess, but like, how would the kidney stone mother climb a tree again? It's lost on
Who
me.
knows? Maybe she's just like rolling and like the spikes dig in and like she keeps rolling upwards.
Perchance. And
Like
now
a wheel.
no, it's not that she falls out of the tree. The tree just snaps under her weight. At some point. Okay, BBQ
Real.
girl silently snaps Lady Olivia's neck. Okay. Oh no, Major Monogram, what the hell?
Oh shit!
Major Monogram kills
Holy shit!
Deantrius, Guillaume, Bill Cipher. Okay. Medic, Toichiro, Von Bolt, Mr. Stubbins, and Jane Margolis. How does he kill Guillaume, Bill Cipher, or Toichiro?
I don't fucking know. I can't. Don't fuck with
That's
the
crazy.
OWCA. Jesus.
Saf,
Oh
take
my
a
God.
screenshot of that, please.
I am. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, Captain.
Dude, this is so fucking crazy. This is
That's
bonkers.
Fucking crazy.
This is goofy.
This
That
is
was a
a
good one.
real moment. I've got the screenshot, by the way.
Amazing, thank you. Fern, Inosuke, and Hamlet get into a fight. Hamlet triumphantly kills them both. Damn.
Huh.
I don't know if Hamlet would win
Okay,
against
then.
Inosuke. Luke Costello and
he probably
Tamayo
would.
and Mr. Krabs get into a fight. Tamayo triumphantly kills them both. I guess that
yeah,
makes
that
sense.
sounds right.
Yeah.
Although Mr. Krabs with Toon Force would probably survive, and Luke Castellan, on account of being the son of a god, might also survive, but I don't know. It's hard to say. This questions their sanity. Yeah, good. You should probably do that at this point. I mean, look at you.
Why didn't you question your sanity earlier? My question.
True. Mr. Stick and Todd Alquist team up to burn Noam Chomsky at the stake.
Oh my god.
The capitalists aligning with
Okay.
Nazis again?
Oh!
You've become so predictable. Miles Edgeworth steals from Def while he isn't looking. Kirby ratios
Okay,
Atome Karada on Twitter. Atome tries to make a diss video against Kirby only to accidentally leak her coordinates because of a pizza box. A Grar Bear kills Kirby anyway. Because reasons.
Wow.
I like the
think it
idea of
does
Grar Bear
kill-
just... Yeah, it probably
I
does kill
think it
Tome. I
does
think it
kill
just
the
lists
person,
the wrong
yeah.
person. But I
Yeah.
love the idea of Grar Bear just like punching a solid hole right through Kirby, and Kirby just like deflates like a balloon.
Yeah, sure.
Trinity
I'll
and
incorporate that into
Josuke fight Sniper and Waddles. Sniper and Waddles survive.
Ain't no way.
Infighting in the
Okay.
Australian community. Actually, no, Trinity's technically American, but she lives in
No,
Australia,
Trinity's
so
American.
close
She
enough.
loves guns. That's just like a canon part of her lore. She's American, she's radioactive, she loves guns.
She loves gas leaks and eating uranium.
Yeah.
As do we all. But Sniper also evidently quite loves guns, and he had the upper hand in this fight, apparently.
True. She didn't have a gun on hand. That was the
Saf,
issue.
Trinity can still die if you shoot her through the head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that felt like an obvious question to me, but I just wanted to make sure. That's all a sniper would have had to do.
True.
Mr. Boonchoy
Okay, I think I'm
accidentally
gonna
detonates...
download. I think I'm gonna
Oh, fuck.
download a PNG of Steve because I think that would be funnier.
That would make way more sense, actually. The art
I
style
don't wanna
clash a
draw
la
him.
Gumball. Mr. Boonchoy accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. He totally fucking would.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I believe
As much as I hate it. Okay, Ida, Clawford, and Canal Hunt for other tributes. Onaguera writes Dr. Coomer's name in the Death Note, but a minor spelling error causes nothing to happen. Perhaps because Dr. Coomer is a meme character and it's not the actual character's name.
Sayara
see-
dies of
no.
thought.
No! Oh, wait.
I
Gyu!
can't- This is
Oh,
just.
God!
Oh my god!
Damn.
What did he do?
Hi, I'm Saul
like-
Goodman. Did you know I tracked you with your rights?
Holy shit. Saul Goodman, Adder, Inari, Jugger, and Violet Evergarden track down and kill Gyu. What was
I think
Inari's role
Inari
in
was-
this?
I don't know. I think she just got like confused or something.
Wait, Inari... Wait, Saul Goodman won custody of Inari back in the legal battle, and now she just follows him.
Oh,
Saul
it's real.
Goodman is canonically Ciandrius' ex-husband.
You've got the law wrong. Avalon is a divorced one.
Oh, Avalon is a divorced one.
You failed.
Is Avalon
Inari's
also...
Avalon's.
Okay, so Avalon is divorced from Saul. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
I'm sorry, you just like said it like from Saul. And... Yeah, sure. I'll incorporate
This is just
into
the
my worldview.
canon. This is just the canon
This is
that
new
exists
old
because
man
of this.
yaoi law.
Because of
new
this.
old man yaoi law.
It's like the Reagan Saul shippers.
Oh my god.
Hachiro severely injures CEO of Mattel and leaves him to die. Which I mean,
Comrade
like,
Hachiro.
Comrade Hachiro, so true. Reagan kills Mob as he tries to run. What the fuck?
This
Hold
would
on a
never
second.
happen. This would never happen. What?
The evil version of Mob Psycho. This is just like what a lame creepypasta of the show would be like if it was
It's
popular
true.
back in like 2010.
Real.
I'm just imagining Reagan.exe.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh my god!
Never do
And now
that.
I'm thinking of RonaldReagan.exe. I want to see what that would look like.
Even worse.
Oh my god. Okay,
Colin
funny
uses the
Hachiro
Wuxi
fact.
finger hold to send Ford Pines to the spirit realm.
Funny
Okay,
Hachiro
then.
fact, the way I draw him is I draw his glasses first and I build everything around that.
That's incredible. The Hachiro baby girl pose drawing is just so iconic.
I had a very fun time drawing that, actually.
Okay. Adder, Tamayo, and Kanaya start fighting, but Tamayo runs away as Adder kills Kanaya.
No!
Well, fuck
But also I
off.
think that would happen.
I don't think Adder's powerful enough. He's just some dude, as A has described.
Ah, okay. And
But,
Kanai
like, he
can
would
shapeshift,
try.
but, like,
He would try, though. That's for sure. Okay, Fake Pepino hits
Yeah.
the gritty too hard and violently explodes. It
That's
looks like
crazy.
he's 1 second away from exploding as it stands, so...
Yeah.
it's real.
Saul Goodman stabs Growler Bear in the back of a trident. Jugger passes out from exhaustion. Sally Jackson is consumed by the moon.
Okay.
It's... Oh, no, it is night. Okay, I thought it was day now. It would have been really funny if it was day, but okay. Todd and Pepino decide to truce for the night. Most embarrassing truce with Nazi since the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, but okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Why is Avos on a killing streak? Like in
Avos
canon, he is,
overpowering
like,
this and killing them kind of makes sense because this is a fruit, right? Like, Avos just eats him, probably?
Yeah, true. Avos is vegan canonically. Like after the situation.
I feel if
He goes
I
vegan.
would not I don't think he would be able to not be vegan after that, to be honest with you.
No.
A BBQ girl accidentally recites the speech that instantly kills you.
That's crazy.
What? All right, sure.
Dude, I just remembered some fucking post I saw on Reddit where, like, it was on, like, something like r/facepalm, and there was, like, this tweet that some asshole sent about how, like, they tricked a vegan into eating meat by being sneaky, and, like, the response was, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? And I couldn't help but agree. It's like, you guys are so fucking cruel. Just because you think vegans are annoying or whatever. And some of them can
Which is
be,
like such a stupid generalization.
but it's a really bad generalization. And besides that, even if it was true, don't fucking mess with people's food. You don't know what reasons people have for not eating meat. It could be something religious. It could be an actual allergy, which could actually put their life at risk. And besides that, just don't give someone food that they don't want to eat without less even without their knowledge.
Even if you want to talk about, like, if you want to tell vegans to not, like, shove their, like, way of eating in other people's faces, then you should not do the same back to them. Like,
exactly. And I mean, the vegans who do are a very, very vocal minority from what I can actually tell. I think most of them are really chill.
Like, most vegans are normal people.
Wait,
even when fucking filthy Frank made fun of him, he acknowledged, like, veganism is a good thing, and they're a minority that.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a sec. Just 1 second. I'm putting. Okay, continue making your point. I'm doing some last minute script maintenance.
My point was, even when fucking filthy Frank
not script
made fun of him
what am I talking about?
In this pretty funny video, like, he at least it was pretty clear that he was taking a satirical look at a lot of it, and also, like, he was talking in the video at points like, now veganism is not actually a bad thing. In fact, there's even things in meat that can give you cancer, and oh boy, I don't want no cancer. So, like,
I'm not a big fan of cancer, indeed.
He gets why people are vegan. He just like, you know, makes fun of some of the people that are the people who feel like it's like some big achievement or special thing. When he parodied it, like, going to, like, a bathroom, and, like, he was talking to one dude in a stall, like, hey, I'm vegan. He drops, like, a thing underneath it. Can you give me this medal? It's that kind of mindset that he was making fun of. Also,
I feel like the vegan teacher and PETA have just permanently ruined the reputation of so many vegans. It pisses me off.
Thank God Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 came out to restore some people's faith in animal rights at this fucking point, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, animal rights, here in Australia, I'm fairly sure that they banned caged eggs. Like, you're not allowed to sell caged eggs.
That's nice.
You sell, like, barn or free range and stuff.
So I have some bad news. I misclicked a button, and I broke the game. I do not have a way of recovering it.
Oh shit!
Did you accidentally close the tab, or?
I might actually be able to go to history now that I think about it. That could be possible.
Yeah.
All right,
you're gonna show your
history
No.
Stream.
I did a back. You know that button that, like, you know how there's, like, back and forth buttons at the top of your browser, right? Like the arrows.
Yeah.
There's a button on my mouse that automatically does the back thing, and I accidentally clicked that.
Oh. Yikes.
Okay, so I could go back to the Hunger Games website, but it just resets me to the default.
Right. That's shit.
I tried to access the same page that I went back from. I don't think that's possible. Oh, is it recently closed, maybe? No. Okay. Give me, like, an extra moment.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. It's not a Posy stream without technical difficulties.
Yeah.
It's
usually not this bad, though. The whole thing is ruined, basically. I do not think I can fix it. The best thing we can do is just, like, fast forward through another game instantly with a completely different result and just kind of carry on from there. Which
I
think
will
that's
say
the best option.
would be pretty funny.
As long as we can get it done by 10:30, like, I'm open to that.
Yeah, we probably could. Hold on a second. I'm just doing emergency
10
last minute.
I should specify 10:30 CST, so within
yeah,
like,
I know.
next,
11:30 for
35
me.
minutes.
Okay.
I've got that AEST epic time.
Okay, load characters. 350 characters.
I thought you said
One.
epic time as in like Epic Games.
Okay.
Like
I don't actually.
the
I think we
Epic
were on
Games
night
Store,
2,
but
right?
there's specifically that kind
We
of
were
time.
on night 2, right?
The Epic Games
Yup.
itself is a time zone.
It's true.
Okay. We're gonna have zero context for anything else in this game. We had to restart the whole thing. We're just gonna go to wherever night 2 is, and we're just gonna go from there.
Here we are.
It's really, it would be really funny. I'll say that. So there's comedic value now, at least that much. Okay.
Truly.
Bring back window capture. Okay, here we are. First thing that happens, Jerome stays awake all night. Emperor bellows, oh, he's not dead now? Was he dead before?
Nah. I don't remember.
Same.
Your stream is still black right now, but I'm not sure if that's
It's stream
like...
delay. It should be good now. I just
okay.
just looked at the control room and it switched. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Marie looked at the night
Cool.
sky.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Hootie pushes Lufin off a cliff during a knife fight. Mitsuri
Okay.
kills Tony Chopper
Fuck
with
it.
a hatchet. Well, she's still alive now, so that's nice. So is Zenitsu. Lufin's dead now, but he would have been alive otherwise. Kirby replaces Hobie's organs with bees. Why? He had the second chance to survive,
Wait,
and
fucking
only for
what?
this.
I feel like Kirby
It
just
says a lot.
wouldn't know.
Did he just like kill Hobie and then just in reverse and just inject him with bees? Like, I don't.
It says a lot about my experience with the simulator that I'm able to read a sentence like Kirby replaces Hobie Brown's organs with bees and not react strongly to it at all.
Yeah, that's
and
just the
that's-
thing that happens now.
It's Tuesday
I
now.
totally get that. It's.
The absurdity of the mental image is kind of setting in now.
Also, fuck you, G-Man.
Yeah, fuck G-Man. Blue Beetle turns into a tombstone somehow, for
Oh my
whatever
God.
reason.
Okay, no.
That is just some BS.
I
Okay,
could
Tai
sit here and
Lung,
talk about that for a minute.
Tai Lung stabs Dr. Zomboss with a tree branch. Polly lets Eagle into his shelter. Allie makes a fatal spelling error in an argument with Aaron Davis. Dr. Mars, oh no, she's revived. Okay,
She's
Dr.
back.
Mars chucks salt at Tommy Kulada and waits for it to rain, causing Tommy to immediately dissolve. Wait,
Oh my
Saf,
God.
does this mean that Mars actually successfully achieved immortality this time?
Oh! You're so right. She got revived after was it Hot Pot Planter or something?
Yeah, Hot Pop
it?
killed him. Or killed her.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said him.
I can't
I
wait.
confused Mars with Nebulae for some reason.
Killing fellow comrades, can't believe it.
SCP-610 are consumed by the moon. I mean, if it's the local 58 moon. Stan
Yeah,
Pines
sure.
kills the noise with a hatchet. Stan Pines killing the noise with a hatchet makes perfect sense. Miles Edgeworth
believe
realizes
this.
too late that he is in a Columbo episode where Old Man McGucket is really upset that his parking spot was stolen by Miles Edgeworth.
Oh my God. Somehow
This
it
is
makes
incredible.
sense.
Molly writes
Surely a
Phoenix
moment.
Wright's name in the Death Note, however, a minor spelling error causes nothing to happen. Okay.
Love that. At least it's a minor
Miles
spelling error this time.
Miles Edgeworth getting in a Columbo situation with Old Man McGucket just sounds incredible.
Truly a moment.
Johnny Joestar and the court talked about the tribute's still alive, which wouldn't have included them if I kept the same game from before going, by the way.
Real.
Oh, Muzan's still alive? Not now,
Yeah.
he isn't. Muzan, Bill, and Gwen Stacy get into a fight, and Bill kills them both. Which, yeah, that makes sense, but
that makes
Yeah.
that I get that.
but rip Gwen.
Rip.
I'm
No
not shedding
rip
tears over
for
Muzan, but Gwen, rest in peace. Nami engages in a lethal Twitter argument. Hamlet uses the Wuxi fingerhold to send Gus to the spirit realm, which I feel like he would just nerd out about, honestly. I don't think that would do anything to him. So Nemi sets up camp for the night and stuff happens. Chiron, Fawful cries himself to sleep, just ignoring that. Chiron tries
Love
to write the
that.
name of Dick Gumshoe in a death note, but ends up writing it so shittily that he accidentally writes the name of Marcy Wu instead.
That's very shittily. That's so unbelievably shitty.
I feel like it's
That's-
kind of in character for Chiron to endanger the lives of children, so I'm not entirely discounting it.
Yeah.
Jiminy brutally murders Andrew Hussey. Homestuck is over.
Every time Andrew Hussey guy's name, I just think of all the fucking Ussy memes. Like, just, not the Andrew Hussey.
Oh no.
I had to say it. I had
You
to say that
fucking
before
killed
this
me.
was over.
Okay. That is just
This one's
wonderful.
going in the books.
I am baffled that you even had that thought. That is just wonderful.
My brain is damaged by memes and internet exposure, man. It happened. It's the how you were talking about like how you read that one sentence and just weren't that phased.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that every day. I'll see some truly like awful shit on Twitter and I'll just be like, why the fuck, and then move on with my life because I just can't anymore. Just
Humans were not designed for this level of bullshit.
thank you.
Power falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
Somehow in character? Like she
It
wouldn't
feels
drown,
in
but-
character. She would fall into a frozen lake. She just wouldn't drown.
Yeah.
Also, Misa kills Hart's boxcars as he tries to run. So that's nice, I guess.
Damn.
Captain Grimes severely
I-
slices. I'm eating a cake, by the way, in case anyone is confused. It
Bro
was my
is having
birthday
like
yesterday.
a whole ass feast.
Oh, happy birthday! I
Sure.
forgot to say it.
Oh, it's all good. Thank
It's
you very much.
happy
I have turned
old
19, the legal
day.
drinking age in my province. Even though I will not drink
Bro.
alcohol anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Same.
I can
That's
at
crazy.
least smuggle alcohol to my brothers, though. Well, specifically my 17-year-old
Hypothetically
brother. I probably
speaking.
wouldn't. Not my 14-year-old. That would probably be a bit much. Captain Grimes severely slices Irokodaki with a sword. And yes, this is all hypothetical in Minecraft, by the way, if any law enforcement agencies are watching.
Side
And
note,
if that doesn't
I
work,
love.
the Just Kidding star. Pretend I have
Side
that
note.
in front of me.
Side note, the more I look at it, I love this grime gif because one, it's like one of the only ways I can look at a fruit bat without feeling visibly uncomfortable, and two, I love the little animation bits, like the bat, because bat wings are literally their fingers with skin between them. The
You're
little
so
movements
right.
of the thumbs. It's. I'm being a complete fucking zoology nerd over here, but this is just so cute. Like I can't.
So real.
I think you've
You're
actually
so real
pointed
for
this out before in a previous stream
Oh,
as
I
well.
bet. I have. I'm probably. I wouldn't say I have dementia, but I wouldn't say I have dementia. But I wouldn't say. I forget a lot. I
shit.
forget a lot of shit.
For gore.
Exactly.
Hamburger, the spot. I remember the most random things and then forget stuff that's essential. Like,
Right. Like I
I remembered
Dang.
one specific joke from Amphibia and not like a lot of my study guide material for tests.
I will remember how to know. I will
Literally
remember how to
me.
list all 50 United States in a minute in alphabetical order, but I'll be damned if I can remember a single graph problem from 5th grade math. Like,
I'm the same. Hamburger, the spot, and Bosnia get into a fight. Hamburger triumphantly kills them both. Not only does
How do you kill
Hamburger genocide an entire country, he also kills the spot.
Israel would be proud
That's-
of Hamburger.
No!
I tried not to say anything, but I'm sorry. I
Don't worry,
couldn't
we
on
were
that.
all
So would
thinking
Serbia, considering they actually straight up did do a genocide in Bosnia.
The Bosnian
Jesus.
genocide.
Fuck,
The Bosnian Genocide 2, the sequel.
Oh, God. Also, I was making the joke, obviously, of like, how do you kill a country in my head? But then I'm like, well, given that the spot is now a threat to the multiverse as the Abyss, I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's not entire. Like
I just love the idea of
Shatter.
the mental image of Hardenberger just being like a serial killer who just slowly kills off every Bosnian, and the cops never manage to stop him.
He's
my
like one of the.
God.
He's like a winter soldier. He's a sleeper agent that could take down an entire country in one night.
Oh my
True.
You
God.
know it.
So real.
Beer Skeleton kills Rain Whispers with a hatchet. Well, that
That's
sucks.
crazy.
But it
Okay,
is the
then.
Beer Skeleton, so if there's anyone to do it, I'll accept the Beer Skeleton the most.
Real.
I still die in this game, so that's lovely.
Gosh
Okay.
darn.
Dr. Miser
And Blue
practices his
Beetle still
archery.
goes out stupidly.
Ted Lasso scares Eagle off. Chiron stabs Bill Cipher in the back of a trident, which, how does that do anything? But okay. Whatever. I accept it.
It like
Albert Einstein.
bounces off.
True. Albert Einstein accepts clean water from an unknown sponsor. Jerome is launched into space by a volcano. Eventually, Jerome stops thinking. Other stuff happens. Molly kills Beer Skeleton with their own weapon. What
The
beer?
beer.
She gets
Like,
them to
get the
overdose.
beer tanker and go bang, bang, bang.
Wait, I just realized that image shows the skeleton just pouring beer into just a fucking jug that's being held under their ribcage by another skeleton.
Did that take you that long?
I didn't realize that before. I've never really taken a close look at that image.
Well, now you know.
Kirby does the Game Maker addressal thing, gets shot by a missile. I don't think Kirby would die to that, but
Kirby
I
would
feel
eat
like
it.
he would. He would be the kind of person to do that. Polly attacks Hamlet, but he
Cussing.
manages to escape, which is quite lucky. Aaron fatally stubs his toe. Dick Gumshoe dies from septic shock because he saw Dream SMP fan art. Okay. Howl's moving castle accidentally opens up a portal to hell, falling inside. The entire castle? Okay.
The whole castle, yeah.
Fawful punches Zenitsu so hard that he flies around the entire world and hits Fawful from behind. Both die on impact. Average Demon Slayer fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of in
Well, wait,
character.
hold on. Throw in a shit ton of blood, and then you've got it.
True.
True.
A shit ton of blood and slow-mo with, what? Impossible. Inner monologue, gotta go fast. And then you
So true. Mitsuri replaces
real.
Hootie's organs with bees. What organs exactly? Is my question.
Right, like,
Well,
how...
we know, like...
God
Wait.
forbid women do anything, by the way.
God forbid. God forbid she has a girls' night.
Hey girl, what you doing? Oh, stealing organs and replacing them with bees? That's brilliant. Slay queen.
Again, I don't know what
I
Hootie's-
replace organs with different materials.
I
That's cool.
I don't know really where Hootie's organs are.
Oh, wait, we technically do act.
We'll never
Wait,
know.
you cut out.
The information was censored.
No. I accidentally hit the space bar.
Classified
or whatever, and
CIA information.
It started putting my selected key into the messages, but we actually do know this. It's in his little house shit. Because remember when it's in the door.
Oh!
Because he like
Yeah.
takes himself out and puts himself in the little house to go with them to like King's like adventure that helps them learn more about his past. I'm sure I could find a gif of it. Hold on.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like, and they put him in, like, the travel pack, and they have to, like, stuff all his organs in the travel pack.
Yes, I know what you mean. I know that episode.
Yeah. There isn't a gif of the shot of him like being out of the door specifically, but there is like a gif of him with the stuff.
How delightful.
So I guess Mitsuri replaced the doorway with bees or something? That would be really annoying
guess.
to anyone
It's a
trying
bee
to enter
house
the
now.
house.
All right, let's see what's up next.
So then he dies trying to
Sodomy-
escape the arena. Of course.
I wonder what killed him.
He died trying to escape the arena, but I guess the walls did. I think they shock you.
The walls
Yeah.
are closing in.
It's Fortnite Battle Royale.
Real.
The Cora and Marie Schreider fight The Cora and Marie Schrader fight Nimona and Old Man McGucket. Nimona and Old Man McGucket survive.
Wow.
Bellows punches the
Right.
G-Man so hard that he flies around the entire world and hits Emperor Bellows from behind. Both die on impact.
Yes.
This is a
Yes!
resounding win, just in general.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is
Okay,
such a
Stan
big one.
Pines, Tai Lung, and Johnny Joestar successfully ambush and kill Misa, Phoenix Wright, and Dr. Mars. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Phoenix
I'm
dying
shocked, but I'm not
is
surprised.
unfortunate, but Mars dying, on the other hand, is ideal.
Okay.
Mars dying in general would be
All
good
right, I'm
news,
rooting
but
for
it's-
Tai Lung. I think Tai Lung or Grime.
Oh yeah,
is
Tai
my
Lung's.
choice.
Nimona
Real.
could also come with the W, which would be
I'm
nice.
okay with, yeah, I'm okay with Nimona, Tai Lung, or Grime winning as my favorites. I think.
Okay, Chiron, Molly, and Captain Grime get into a fight. Chiron triumphantly kills them both. You were saying, Kevin?
Fuck.
Okay. Tai Lung is
Tai
doing
Lung
great
and
though.
Nimona.
Tai Lung fends Mitsuri, Hamlet, and Nimona away from this fire. Don't ask me why I'm calling him Hamlet.
Hamlet.
I was thinking
Albert
that shit,
Einstein sets up camp for the night. Hardenberger chucks salt at Johnny Joestar and waits for it to rain, causing Johnny Joestar
Microwaves is
to
on.
immediately dissolve. We might lose Saf in a couple seconds. Hold on. Polly overdoses on meth.
Ow! Okay.
I don't know how else to react to that. I really don't.
That feels in character, but isn't. If that makes sense.
It's her energy, but not her behavior.
It would make more sense if it was somebody like Gurr from Invader Zim, but alright, I guess I can buy
I don't know who
Polly
that is.
doing that. Oh,
It
oh
is
my
her
gosh,
energy, but it's not her. It's not her behavior.
Look him up, man. It's so worth it.
Okay, I think I
Microwave
found a
ASMR.
pattern.
Polly Plantar overdoses on meth.
It's. Oh my god. The thing about my microwave is that it only cuts out my connection when my grandma's there, so I think it's the bitchy old woman energy. Actually,
Your grandma
polluting.
has like a bad luck charm or something.
Exactly.
Old Man
The
McGucket
microwave is
convinces
fucking
Eagle
haunted.
to snuggle with him. Is this
Okay.
Old Man Yowie
Hold
or is
on, check the
Eagle?
group chat.
Oh my god, you actually drew this on stream. I'm gonna actually show this on stream. Hold on. Oh, I did it. I just opened a new tab. This is a work of art. Saf, you are amazing.
This is what years of study has led me to.
This is what art was for. This is why we had art. This is why people learn to draw. When the first Homo erectus or whatever the fuck, when the first Homo sapien decided to start drawing cave paintings, they thought to themselves, one day someone is going to draw Hachiro holding hands with Steve Minecraft. And it's been done. It's been fulfilled.
The prophecy is fulfilled or something.
Something of the
The
sort.
prophecy is true.
It's so true. Anyway, I'm going back to the game.
Yeah.
Let's hope I didn't
So
accidentally
sad that
destroy
this
it
doesn't
again.
happen in this game.
I know, right? It's lost to time.
Oh,
But we have the records.
heartbroken.
We have the records.
Proof. It
That we do.
happened.
Okay. Dr. Miser turns frogs gay by putting chemicals in the water, but accidentally touches the water and overdoses on gay. This feels like something that would happen in Awful Hospital.
I believe
Just
that.
intrinsically.
So true.
Ted Lasso throws a knife into Stan Pines' chest.
The Steven Hachiro thing is the
Why
first
would
thing I've
Ted
drawn all
Lasso ever do that?
2024.
True. I mean, you haven't
This is
drawn
crazy.
anything else, so...
No.
But it will always... But it's the best that you'll ever draw in 2024.
This is my magnum opus.
Yes. I don't know why Ted, like one of the nicest guys alive, would ever in a million years do this, but okay.
Truly a moment.
The just the shock of seeing the Fallen and seeing Bill Cipher as the first one on the list.
Okay.
Albert Einstein constructs a Rube Gold machine to eliminate
Yeah, I
machine to
believe
eliminate
that.
Hamlet. Hamlet dies. Yeah, I guess Albert Einstein would do
No
that.
way. What is about to happen?
Chiron swabs while gripping a photo of his friends and family.
Wait, is this the feast?
Yes, it is.
Or okay, gotcha.
Old man McGucket might actually kill him. Oh no, he just destroys Tai Lung's memoirs out of spite, which is not a kill,
That's
but
crazy.
it is really funny. John Glosstar assassinates Eagle for some reason.
He does
Nimona
look like a
overpowers
John.
Mitsuri, killing her.
I just
Ted Lasso
processed
stabs Harmburger with a tree branch, which, to
I
be
just
fair, is
processed-
probably for the good of society, considering what Harmburger did.
that.
He was avenging the Bosnians, and also the Spot, I
It's
guess. Chiron, Tai Lung, and Ted Lasso start fighting, but Tai Lung runs away as Chiron kills Ted Lasso.
Oh,
Old man
shit.
McGucket does the Yonky Splinky too hard and violently explodes. That,
Oh my god.
That's right. That feels right. Albert Einstein
the
severely
moment.
slices Nimona with a sword. Why
What
would
the
you do
fuck?
this, Albert?
No.
Wow.
That's my last straw.
Wrong way round,
Like,
wrong
out
way
of
round.
Character. Fuck. Come on.
E equals MC, E equals MC sliced.
E equals
E
MC dead.
equals MC squared clean. I don't fucking know. I'm pissed. This is just. This is such a dumb one.
I don't understand how Albert Einstein is such a menace. Chiron is consumed by the sun. It's down to Albert
Einstein
versus
cries
Tai
himself
Lung.
to sleep.
Albert Einstein versus Tai Lung. Where the hell is this going?
It's raw strength versus raw intelligence.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
He just like writes an equation mathematically proving how Tai Lung is going to lose.
He mathematically writes out the skadoosh, or the fucking whooshy finger hold, the whooshy equation.
E equals MC skadoosh.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
This is it. Let's do this.
Tai
Where
Lung
does this
kills
go?
Albert Einstein for his supplies.
Yes!
Tai Lung takes the W.
Finally! The
Which is something he
justice
couldn't do in
stupid
canon.
shit. Yes! Yes! Tai Lung fucking wins.
Tai Lung wins the
Boom.
games, except not technically because this is a restart game, but it's fine.
Technically.
We'll never know who won the
We're
first
not
one.
going back.
We're done.
This is canon, though.
This is real. This is so real.
It really is. How long has this been going on? 3:16.
Of
Oh,
course.
gosh.
It's not as late as I thought it would be, because these streams usually go on for quite a while.
Thankfully, I got somewhere to be soon.
Well,
This is like literally right before I'm supposed to take my meds too, so it's perfect timing.
oh, great.
Delightful.
And alright guys, you want to go for another game? Just kidding. Imagine if we restarted the game from the start.
Ah,
Imagine.
jeez. That would... Oh, boy.
I
This is
cannot
definitely
believe
a
you
moment.
drew Steve and Hachiro holding hands. It's so good.
Okay, you know how oh jeez, what was I gonna? Oh yes, you know, I think there was this one time I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. Oh crap!
Take your time.
I think early in like Hachiro's development, when you like first made him, and like you were sort of like figuring out his character, there was this one. I gotta find it. Like Hachiro would be at his gay wedding with his gay lover and be like, "Oh what? No, I'm straight. This is
I think
just
Kai
like...
said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Tai Lung
Hold
has
on.
7 kills. Chiron has 7
Holy
kills, which
shit.
Harmburger has 6 kills, which I believe is inaccurate considering the amount of population of Bosnia. So
It's true. Just add the population of Bosnia onto that.
yeah, the population of Bosnia plus 6 or plus 5, I guess. It's all of Bosnia did count as one person for this game. Who
It's
had the most
true.
kills? I think probably either Tai Lung or Chiron. But it would be really funny if
Oh,
Jeez,
yeah,
Mars
I found it.
had
I
2
found
kills.
it.
Belos had 3. The G-Man had 7. Fuck was the G-Man up to?
Damn.
Zenitsu and
Okay, I'm
Waffle both
sending
had
this in
5.
the war group chat.
Apparently 4 kills for Beer Skeleton, which is interesting. Gwen had 3 kills all the way down here. That's interesting.
Mizan has 0
How did
kills.
Aoi have 4?
Camila had 4.
The Shoe Bill had 4.
This is crazy.
I had a kill.
This is bonkers.
This had 2 kills.
Incredible.
Things died at the hands of this.
Grit had 4 kills all the way back here.
Herobrine is 0.
All the characters where it makes sense for them to have kills have 0 kills.
So,
That's so funny.
holy shit, Miles has a kill.
Apparently, Teru has a kill. King has
It's the
2
fire
kills.
guy.
True. Colin has
This
8
has
kills.
Oh my god!
He had the massacre event, didn't he? He must have.
Probably.
That's the only
yeah.
explanation for that. Okay.
Did the massacre and then like one more?
No, the massacre kills 8.
No. Really?
Yeah. It
Oh.
involves 9 tributes, and with 8 of them being
Oh, I
murdered.
see, I see. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
Okay, Ana Guerra had 2 kills.
I'm
How did
looking
Jeff
at like
Morales
this
have 3?
cop. I'm looking
True.
at
King Andreas had 3.
Ava
Jeff is like the
Sassoon.
only
What
cop
did he
not
do?
to kill people.
How
though.
does Shen have no kills? How does Shen?
Soldier has 3. Bruh. Ritsu has 2 kills? Von
Oh
Bolt
my
has
god.
8. I feel like Von Bolt having 8 specifically needs to be screenshot for A. I guess if
Of
he ordered
course.
someone's execution, that would count. And he is like a dictator, so kind of makes
true.
sense. We're all the way. We're only halfway through this leaderboard, and we're already
Oh my
at the
God.
round 1 deaths. So this is like all the way back in the
Jeez.
bloodbath.
Fuck
Yeah.
The bloodbath just has so many people dying at once. It's crazy.
It's bonkers.
It really is.
Because like all the people who die round 1 have 0 kills. Trinity dies round 1.
No kills on Trinity. I don't know how that's possible.
Bonkers. They gotta get her out early.
Okay. A lot of 0 kills here. Just tons.
Gorsh?
Oh wait, because if you're on round 1, you can't have killed someone.
Before you die, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Unless there's like a special event that maybe grants it. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. Good
Yeah, a
lord.
lot of 0 kills down here.
A lot of dead
Mushiro
people.
was so far at the bottom for some reason. Okay. Poe is so far at the bottom.
Poe?
How is Mob this far at the bottom?
The blunt.
The blunt. Reagan. Why is Reagan
Boris
second
Johnson.
last? Why is Ciaris first last?
First of all, how do you kill 2 people? Second of all, how do you die in round 1? Oh,
Wait,
no,
how did Ciaris
'Cause-
do that?
Wait, it might be because it includes the bloodbath, day 1 and night 1. Or something like that.
That's possible, but then why are so many of these other characters completely killless?
Maybe Ciaris
I think
just,
Ciaris just got like a
beamed
special
somebody.
event.
Yeah,
Did-
probably.
maybe
Do you want to go
Ciaris
back and
got
see?
I guess we could. Would that
Yeah.
be possible?
I think there's like a summary.
I
tab are you on?
think I overwrote
Yo, real-
the previous game anyway, so we'll never find
Ah.
out now.
Well,
Yo,
who
and on
knows?
that note, I'm gonna head out. So I'm gonna say this was a good game.
Oh, Ken
Glad
just
we
killed
finished-
2 people in this new game. He's Ken off
Damn,
now.
Okay.
He
Oh
fucking
my
snapped.
God.
Well, we're not going to address that. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
Peace
gonna head
out,
out.
Kev.
See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was something. I especially liked the moment where I had to restart the whole stream. Or not the stream, the game. That was fun. But no, seriously, it was kind of funny. And thanks for watching. This will be the last one of this season, I guess. We're going to be doing the future streams over on Tridentainment. So, there you go. I thought it was a decently fun finale. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you later.